Okay, we got Gin and Juice. You recognize these guys from Lootbox TV. Gin and Juice are over here, and they brought some cards. What's going on, guys?
Not much, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Thank you guys for coming out for trade night tonight. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. I'm just excited. You know, we got a trade night here in Atlanta.
Yes, yes.
That's worth it.
Yes, that's worth it. I appreciate it. Awesome. All right, so these are your cards
Yes, sir.
that you brought. So that's a cool Adley Rutschman. Now, are these all ones that you ripped yourself on your channel?
Good question. All these? No. I was in a break. I bought these raw, graded them. All these, yes. 2014 basketball, 2015 football. Some cool things there. I got all these myself, pulled, graded, all myself.
You like to rip some of the older, more exotic stuff.
Yes.
You,
yes.
you don't like, I mean, you do obviously the current year stuff as well, but you've got an appreciation of going back in time a little bit.
Yeah, and then I got some bigger cards here from recent. Basketball, G.G. Smith, pulled in a break.
Awesome.
Snakeskin out of 15.
Signatures. That's really
PSA
good.
10.
Yeah.
Brendan, he's on the Warriors. Mojo. PSA 10, pulled that in a break.
Yeah.
Pulled that myself. Big fight tonight.
Yeah.
Out of
it is.
17. PSA 10.
He's the favorite in the fight tonight.
Yes, he is the favorite. Shell Sonnen has picked Hill, though.
Oh, Hill.
Yeah.
I was just talking to Teapot a minute ago, and Teapot's rooting for Hill, but he said that Hill's a relatively big underdog. So
yeah, which is crazy because Hill's technically, like, hasn't lost his belt.
Right.
He had to step away, things like that, and had to give up the belt. But he still has not lost as champion. So I think it's going to be a really good fight. The card is stacked. It's a phenomenal card. I mean, even the prelims have previous champions in there. It's going to be absolutely epic.
That's awesome. All right, let me get my YouTube chat going here because I want to see what people in YouTube are saying, and we'll get their opinions on all this stuff we're doing here as well today.
Then I got some Marvel. I don't know if you're big into Marvel or not, but we got some pretty iconic Marvel cards here, like the 2 Deadpools, 3 Deadpools when it comes to the PMGs.
Yeah.
Those are phenomenal.
Sweet. All right, let me go through these here.
Sure.
So we got Aiden O'Connell, Hendon Hooker, Adley Rutschman, Dante Culpepper, 2014 Orange Prism. That's a throwback right there. That's pretty cool. Johnny Manziel, look at that.
It's crazy that he still has a following.
Wow. This card at some point would have been like unbelievably valuable.
Yes.
Not as much today, but as you said, there's still a following.
Yeah.
He has done a good job, I guess, of keeping his like name and reputation alive, and
there for a while he wasn't doing a good job. I think more
Correct.
recently, like, he started coming around.
He's kind of making fun of himself a little bit.
Yes.
So that's cool. Warren Moon, that's cool.
Yeah, it's crazy to see him in a Vikings jersey.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs, big in the news.
That's actually pretty sweet. You don't see a Stephon Diggs rookie card very often.
No.
That one's pretty neat. I kind of like that one a lot. John Starks color match.
Yeah, that's
pretty cool. That's a cool looking card.
What's cool about the 2014 cards, they're just like the prison design is just so unique.
Mm-hmm.
The player itself, it stands out. It's just a completely different feel. Now, I mean, even with the 2015 with the Diggs, it's a little bit more of the field and stuff involved. 2014 was just a player.
Yeah.
Really clean card.
There was a guy who was here earlier who came up and showed me his cards when I was out here the first time. He was wearing a Knicks shirt.
Oh, wow.
He had some great cards. Really nice Jordans. He had some vintage baseball, and he said he wanted to trade for Knicks and asked me if I had any Knicks, and I didn't have much.
I might need to go find that guy.
If he's still here, you should track him down because he might offer you something great for that card because that's really cool. If you see a guy in a Knicks shirt walking around, definitely. Lillard, that's cool. 2014 Lillard, one of the short prints there. Durant, that's neat. Levine.
Artist Gilmore.
Yeah, look at that. Die cut.
Absolutely pretty cool to see that one.
That's one you don't see every day. Evan Mobley jersey patch. So how much does that card go for? I don't have much sense at all of the UFC market.
You know, it has never sold as a PSA 10. I have it up right now for like $1,200.
Okay.
I declined a couple offers around $8. I assume it might be worth about $1,000.
Okay.
That's kind of where
that's his rookie. Maybe more after tonight.
Maybe more after tonight.
We shall see.
His non-numbered optic rookie auto in gem mint condition sells for anywhere from $150 to $200.
Okay.
So I mean, this is out of 17.
Right.
I mean, I think $1,000 might be probably the sweet spot for that.
There you go.
This one's interesting.
He was in the top 5 list like probably about a month or so ago.
Yeah. So this Mojo card, at one point I found one sell for $1,000.
Okay.
Now they sell for roughly around $700 to $800.
Raw or 10?
Raw.
Okay.
Yeah. So this
that's
is
a 10.
at the time. I think it's still a pop one. Yeah, I'm probably close to around 18 to $2,000, depending on if it's cash or trade.
That's not crazy.
Yeah.
That's not crazy on that.
Now this one
GG Jackson
is
Snakeskin.
awesome. GG's really come alive lately, especially getting more playing time. Snakeskin autos, they do it roughly around the same as it here, but with it being out of 15 in auto, I'm roughly around 2,500 on that.
Okay. All right, then I want to get the chat's opinion. I don't know a lot about Marvel.
Yeah.
So let's go to the chat and see if the chat feels like I should scoop up one of these Marvel cards.
So these are PMGs, obviously. Magneto, Scarlet Witch. Those are probably some of the lower end ones.
Okay.
And then the last 3 with the Deadpools.
Yeah.
That's where it steps up a little bit. This 8 is probably roughly around maybe $350 to $400 card.
Okay.
And then these, even as PSA 7s, because with PMGs, they don't grade well. So a 7 is kind of average. 8 is pretty good. A 9's like a PSA 10.
Okay.
You're almost never going to see a PSA 10 copy of a PMG ever.
Right. Are these ones you pulled when you were opening Marvel?
I pulled one and bought one.
Gotcha. That's cool.
And those are probably about $400 a piece for those two.
Okay.
This is actually a really big card. This is the last year where they actually wrote in the number out of 25. These about $800.
Okay.
Is where this at.
The chat likes the Deadpool. There's a lot of people in the chat saying go for the Deadpool cards.
Yeah, the Deadpool, they're coming around. Obviously with the hype with X-Men or Wolverine and Deadpool coming out.
So these are numbered to 100?
Yes.
Yeah. And is this like the old PMGs? They got the green, they got the blue, they got the red?
Well, this one is just, I believe with the 2021 series, it's only green and red.
Okay.
When the 2015 is where they had the green, the blue, and the red.
Okay. All right. So some people like this one. Some people seem to like that one better.
I personally love this one better because Mask is coming apart. He just got done being in a fight. This is a little bit more harder to pull. It's a little bit more iconic. Plus, this is the high series version. This is the normal base version of that set as a PMG. So this is one. This artwork is more common than this.
Okay. Okay. All right. Interesting. How much are you on the Diggs PSA 10 rookie?
Believe it or not, about $50.
Oh, really? That's all they're going for?
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
Feels like that should be more.
Right?
Well, I mean, you can always pay more, too.
Well, wide receivers, their shelf life's kind of weird.
Okay. Well, I like the Diggs. I definitely am interested in the Diggs. Let me dig back through here again. And I don't know. I don't know about taking a chance on some of these. You got a lot of incredible cards.
With it being trade net, I kind of brought a mixture of.
Yeah, you got a
lot of the
cool
cards
stuff.
are anywhere from $50 to $100,
Yeah.
and then I bought some high-end stuff.
For sure. I kind of like the Manziel. How much does that go
about
for?
$100.
Okay, let me put the Manziel over here. I like that. My wife, by the way, if she's here somewhere tonight.
Yeah, I saw her walking around.
She went to high school with Dante Culpepper.
Wow, that's phenomenal.
So she'll appreciate that card. Adley, that's not a bad card.
Nope.
Rookie
actually
card.
Relatively cheap right now, too.
Yeah, let's grab that one.
Okay.
Okay, these 3 I think are probably the 3 that I have the most interest in.
Okay.
Appreciate you guys, and shout out to the chat, by the way. Buster Chestnut likes the Diggs. What's up, Coach Palumbo? Professor EJM likes the Diggs as well. Rick M23 says Memphis found a gem on GG, so he's along with you. He likes GG. He wants to know how much did you have on that GG? He wants to know.
If you look up online on my eBay, it's really high, but honestly, I'll probably let it go around $2,500.
Okay, cool, awesome. So we got those 3 there. Let me pull out some that are kind of.
Would you also, if I trade and throw in cash, would you move some of your cards? But throw in cash too?
Maybe. Some of my bigger ones, maybe.
Well,
so
I was kind of looking at this.
Okay.
That's why it's up at the top.
The Richardson?
I was kind of going through.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Oh, so you've already gone through some of these?
A little bit. Can you hand me the rest of that?
I know
stuff?
you like those select NFL shields.
Oh, here we go. Here we
I know.
go.
I know you like
Here
these
we
ones.
go.
I know you think those are worth a lot of money.
Here we go.
A lot of money. I mean, that's got to be at least a couple $1,000s,
Here
right?
we go.
According to you guys, that's worth at least a couple $1,000s.
I mean, if it was the same pools, we might win. We might have won. But what do you have on this
the
Richardson?
Richardson. Let
video?
me see. All right, let me take a look at the Richardson. That is the Blue Ice Richardson. I just picked that up this last weekend. I was at the Chantilly Card Show. That is the out of 99, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Blue Ice is out of 99. PSA 9 of that just did $1,100. One before that did $1,325. The last two raw sales were $1,100. The one before that was $1,225. So somewhere in the neighborhood of $1,100 seems, reasonable. Last two raw sales plus the last PSA 9 sale on that card.
Are you interested in any of the Deadpools at all?
Should I take it? What do you guys think, chat? Should I take it? I don't have any Marvel at all. I'm not the biggest Marvel guy, but I do understand Deadpool. I saw the first Deadpool movie. I appreciate the significance of Deadpool. So he's interested in the Richardson. He's got a couple of nice Deadpool cards here. We need to bring in probably at least one or maybe both of the Deadpools in order to make the deal make sense financially. Let's see what the chat thinks if I should really consider a Deadpool and throwing a Deadpool in here for the Anthony Richardson card.
See what they say.
All right, we're gonna see what people say. People are saying Trentonian says Deadpool cannot tear his Achilles. That is true.
That is fact.
Scott Noble says it's a good time to start. Clutch Money Card says do it. Alex Jackson says yes. Tim says he'd do it. The Card Corner says take it. I do have a couple of passes, but most people are saying yes. Some people are asking for Fortnite cards as well.
Well,
but so I don't know.
Your
We got some Fortnite card people out there. So yes, I'm interested in the Deadpool. So what trade? So based on this combination of 5 cards, what value-wise makes sense here? How much is the Rutschman?
I would say 100 here. This, believe it or not, raw sells for like $25.
Oh wow.
So as a 10, I would probably put it at maybe 50, 60 bucks.
Okay.
$50 here. So let's just say 200 for
around
that.
$200.
Then this one's cheaper than this one.
Mm-hmm.
This one I have up right now for 5. Last one sold around 4 something.
Okay.
I would say $400 in trade there. And then this one, I'll probably be close to $300 in trade.
Okay.
I think that's fair. So 7 and 2 is 9, and I would throw in $200 cash on top of it.
All right, so you're going to offer these 5 cards plus $200 cash for my Anthony Richardson Ice, number to 99 that I just picked up last weekend in Chantilly. Chat, what do you think? What do you think? That's the offer. That is the offer from Lootbox. They're offering me these 5 cards plus $200 in cash for the Anthony Richardson that I just picked up last weekend. All right, I'm letting the chat decide. We're going to give the chat a minute here. All right, I got one person saying I should negotiate for $300, but I got a lot of people saying they feel like that is a fair deal. I've got a few no's, but for most people they're saying yes, it's a fair deal. Some are saying demand $250. Some are saying demand $210.
That would be petty.
Yeah, that would be petty. If I came back and said I demand $210, that feels slightly petty for the whole entire thing. So, you know what? I feel like people are saying it's a fair deal. I could probably push for a little bit more, but people are saying the most common answer in the chat is yes, it's a fair deal. Go for it, do it. I'm going for it and doing it.
Sir.
There
Appreciate
we go.
it.
We just did a good deal. That's a lot of fun.
Boom.
That's awesome. I got some cards that I've never had before. I've never had these Deadpool cards. These are my first Marvel cards, my very first ones.
You got 2 of the most iconic cards there, especially from the 2021 Marvel X-Men set there.
Awesome, and I'll be bringing Diggs this year to Future Trade Nights or the National. He'll be hot with CJ Stroud. that connection. Manziel's always a fun one. That will always catch people's eye. Manziel rookie card, and of course Adley Rutschman. We'll see what the Orioles do this season, but they got a lot of young stars.
Perfect. Well,
Awesome.
thank you, sir.
This was a fun trade deal.
Appreciate it.
Buck, always, you got some nice cards. All right, here we go. Now we got some bangers for you, ladies and gentlemen. Now we got some big cards for you. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun trade deal. We got some nice ones here.
Yeah,
Awesome.
appreciate it.
For sure. Okay, so these are all cards that you are interested in trading.
Yep.
How did you get these cards?
Variety, either through breaks or just buying and trading and throughout the years.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. What do you think, chat? What do you guys think of these cards? It's probably, yeah, finally some big cards, says HVA. Absolutely. These are definitely some big cards. We got some bangers here for sure. So I'm going to pass on the Luka.
Okay.
Love Luka.
No worries.
Scary time to get Luka.
Yeah.
Scary time to
It's a
get
good time
Luka.
to
That card could be worth 50% more in 2 weeks, or it could
50%.
drop, right? So I'm a little scared of that one. The ones that I'm most interested in are the Trevor Lawrence, the Zion, and the Ja Morant. What do you think, chat? The manga? Baycards likes the manga. People are thinking I'm making a mistake for passing up on that one. The T-Law, the Durant is absolutely disgusting. That is a cool Durant. Now I'm not a big Kevin Durant fan, but that's a rookie number to 10?
Yep.
That is pretty disgusting. I mean, that's pretty cool.
You don't really see like his echelon. You usually just see like his tops chrome.
Yeah, a Durant rookie number to 10. That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild. All right, we got a KD that KD is nasty, says Ty. I agree. KD number to 10. John Wayne Collection likes the KD as well. Okay. All right. Chat does not like the Ja Morant. Chat is upset with me that I selected. The only reason why I put the Ja Morant up is just because I feel like the guy's got some upside again. His prices are beat up. He'll be back. But chat is saying this guy's a mess. Move on from Ja Morant. I hear you, chat.
Understandable.
Okay. And this one is pretty cool too. All right. So I guess before I dismiss any of them, why don't you give me an idea of price on each of them, because that will kind of help guide me on these as well a little bit.
Yeah. So the Trevor Lawrence, I think it's right around like 2,500.
Okay. I'm going to put some notes down on these here as we go too.
The Zion between like 45 to 5,000.
Okay.
The Jaws on the cheaper side, I think like 550. JSN, I believe, is 550. The Luka is about 750 right now. His mark is all over the place. And then the Kevin Durant, I cannot find a recent comp, and that's the highest graded. I think it's roughly about like 1,500 to $2,000.
1,500 to $2,000.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now that the chat knows the prices, I might have Parker help me out here a little bit.
Yep.
I'm actually curious to get Parker's opinion on these cards. Parker, come on in here, Parker. Give me your analysis. 6 really nice cards here. T-Law rookie auto. He's asking $2,500 on that. PSA 9 auto 9. Zion, he's asking $4,500 on it. That's a lot of money to put into Zion, but it is a flawless number to 15 rookie card, so that is pretty sweet for Zion. The Ja, $550. The JSN, $550. That's probably the one my son Reese would like the best. Luka, he's at $750, and the Durant, that's a Durant rookie number to 10. He thinks it's worth somewhere between $1,500 and $2,000.
So yeah, we looked these up earlier. So the Durant, the only comps of it were 2 years ago.
Oh, I'll put this over here. Yeah, that's what he was saying as well. So you already looked at these together.
Yeah,
Okay.
we did.
Okay.
And those were
I mean, the Durant market's come down a lot since then. Okay.
So it's hard to say exactly
Right.
what those are worth.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm going to steer clear of the Durant. I also don't like Kevin Durant, so I kind of have an issue with that. Man, I don't know. Luka, what do we think about the Luka? What's your opinion on the Luka, Parker? Is this an insane time to trade for Luka? What do you think, chat? Trade for Luka or walk away? Now, John Wayne Collection is saying that KD is low right now. Samuel thinks Luka is cheap enough, if cheap enough is worth the risk. T-Law is a risk too. These are actually a lot of risky guys. T-Law is a risk, Zion's a risk, Ja's a risk. High risk here, high risk here, high risk here. T-Law, Luka, and KD, says Ren. Get the Manga, says BJ. Luka is not bad. Luka's high right now, but will hold value. Okay. Ja has the best value in ceiling. Luka, less risky. That's fair. These are all fair. Okay. Luka, if anything, says John Wayne Collection. Okay.
That's what I would say too.
You like the Luka the best out of all of them? Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I don't think I'm going to put that type of money into Zion right now. So I'm going to move. I'm going to clear the deck with Zion. Lawrence is kind of high risk, high reward. I feel like a lot of people are a little gun shy on Lawrence with his performance last year. You know, just the Jags, they just faltered at the end of the season, and I think people are just kind of a little nervous about what they're going to get from Lawrence this year.
Brian Thomas, right?
Yeah, it really does. It really does.
That card was interesting because I don't know how that got an auto 9.
I have like Cam Collier.
Yeah, I don't know how that got an auto 9 either. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to zero in on these three.
Sounds good.
All right, I think those are the three. So what sport would you like to look at?
I like football. I'm a Packer fan.
Oh, you're a Packer
Jordan
fan?
Love is kind of my guy.
I got a card for him. You're a Packer fan? What do you think about that card?
I like it.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre duel. I almost don't want to trade that card. I think it's a pretty sweet card, but I figured I'd put it in my box anyway, just in case I came across a Packers fan who really felt like they wanted that card. But here, let me give you my stack of football cards. And then any that interest you from that stack, here's some more too. Those are all my football cards that are kind of in that price range. Any that interest you from the stack, just kind of pull out to the side. All right. What do you guys think, chat? Oh, we got some people in the chat that do not like the Packers. Trade the Manga JSM to Reeves. Alex, yes, I think Reeves would actually really like that card if I pick it up. I think he'd be a fan, for sure. And then here's some basketball if you want to take a look through here.
Of course. I don't like that card like a couple years ago.
Yeah, that was better a couple years ago, right? You could take it to match your T-Law. All right, so he's going through my card right now, chat. He's going through my cards, and as he's doing that, I'm just kind of getting my cards back into order here. We got a lot of trading ahead of us tonight, chat. This trade night is absolutely raging strong. Right after this trade, I'm gonna go check in with the trade floor to see what other deals are going down across the trade floor tonight. Want to see what other people are doing and what trades they're seeing out there on the trade floor tonight. So we're gonna do that next. But we'll see if we can get a deal done here. This is gonna be a pretty big deal if we can get a deal done here tonight. We'll see if we get a trade deal together on this one or not. Okay, so you pulled out the cards you like the most. So why don't you lay them out right here and tell me which ones you're most interested in. Kobe Tiger Stripe. Everybody likes the Kobe Tiger Stripe. Got a Ja Morant Gold right there. A Brock Purdy. Okay, so those are the 5 cards that you like the most. These are all cards that I think you picked out some good cards. I think Paolo Banchero is underappreciated. I think the Magic are an up-and-coming team. As a Packers fan, I can understand why you like that card. That's pretty cool. Purdy, Ja, obviously I'm interested in your Ja as well because Ja's got the upside. That is a gold out of 10, Ja Morant. And then the Kobe the Kobe Tiger Stripe, that's just a cool card. It's a lower grade as a PSA 7, but grade doesn't matter a ton in that card. The centering on it's not ideal, but other than that, the card looks pretty strong, honestly. And so that's the, those 5 cards are I think pretty good cards. Okay, chat. So those are the 5 cards he's most interested in. We'll move these here, and then these are the 3 that I'm interested in. And I'm going to do a little number crunching, and we're going to see if we can come up with a trade deal right now. See if we can do something, do a live trade deal here, see what we can work out. All right, let's see if we can do that there. See if we still. Okay, let me think. So we got 750, 550. All right, so I'm just kind of adding these up here. I'm gonna just take a peek at the price on a couple of these just to make sure. But right now he's got his cards valued at about $18.50. His 3 that I'm interested in. So there's no sales data on this in a 9, but let's look in raw. Yeah, the raws are doing about $4.50. Recent raw sales have been around $4.50, so I might be a little bit, he asked for $5.50 on this. I might be a little bit less than that since the raw sales are around $4.50 the last couple of raw sales. Let me see if I can find anything on the jaw. Let's see what this one is here. Looking at market movers, seeing if I can try to find, this is the 2019 Mosaic Morant Auto Rookie Autograph. Yeah, PSA 9 of that just did around 300. He was asking $5.50 for the 10. I think that's fair. And the Luka 750. Second year Luka. That's a 9. How did you get the 750 on that?
I think I saw a raw one just do like not out of 15, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, what makes me a little nervous on that one is that the out of 10 in a PSA 10 just did 1280. So 750 might be a little strong. Yeah, I do see a raw out of I see a raw out of 15 just did 730.
Or 610 I got.
610 one did?
Out of 49.
Yeah. And out of 49 did 520. Yeah. So, okay. Okay. I probably would place the value. I think I'd be probably closer to 700 on that. This one I'm fine with 550. This one I would be more like 450 because that one selling raw is selling for 450 or less. And so it's
I got that price off of that PSA 9.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that might be the only.
Yeah, because a PSA 10 did like 685.
Right.
So
that's why I'm a little wary of it. I think that's kind of a high sale on the 9. We even didn't include that sale in our market movers data. It may have been whoever bought it had like a 0 feedback or there was something. And raw, it's doing like 450 or less. So that's kind of, I'm a little wary of 550 on that. So
about like 5 on it.
I'd probably be all right with 500. So 1200. So we're basically like 17. I'd be at like 1750 for those 3 cards in terms of value. So these I've got priced pretty close to true. I got maybe a little bit of wiggle room on them, but if you wanted to kind of offer based upon that, you can look up the prices.
What was that number on those?
1750 is what I've got his 3 cards priced at, chat. All right, Ty Bowen says I should get the Luka and then trade it to him at the National next month. Ty, I might just do that. I'm going to be doing trade deals just like this at the National all day, a couple of the days at the National. So come see me, Ty, and try to trade me that Luka. Kellen agrees to get the Luka. 8 Patty says get the Luka. There you go. Yeah, JSN, people are thinking that JSN is probably worth about 350 to 400. That's what chat is saying. We'll see. Kobe, Purdy. Chris Law says you should take the Cody, the Purdy, and the Favre. That's what he recommends. Jason thinks you should take that Packer card as well. Whereas Mr. Vance thinks you should go for the Palo card. So, how you doing? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I think I'm going to walk around a little bit, but I can check in with you a little later. Absolutely. All right, so he's just contemplating. He's looking up some comps right now on my cards, and kind of going to figuring out what he wants to do here in terms of the deal. Charles, we could let him do that for a minute and do a quick lap around the show floor. What do you think about doing that? All right. Let's do, I'm going to give you like about maybe 5 minutes to go through all this, and then and just hang out. So when I'm buying all these cards at Cards HQ, you may wonder, well, where are they going? Well, some of them go, of course, into our showcases here for us to sell at Cards HQ. Some of them go on our cardshq.com website, but a lot of them go on Whatnot, where we are live selling, just like these guys are doing right here. This is Eric, this is Jacob. What's up, man? What's up?
How you doing? How you doing?
These guys are live right now selling on the Cards HQ shop account on Whatnot. They're doing live auctions of cards all day and night, every day. And you can join by scanning that QR code on the screen or clicking the link in the show description below. And if you're a first-time Whatnot customer, we'll even hook you up with $15 in free credit that you can use towards any of our live auctions every day on Cards HQ shop on Whatnot. All right. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I was walking around.
Okay, you have a chance to look through some of the cards.
Yeah, so I'd be at these 3.
Okay.
For these 4.
These 3 for those 4. So not your Packers card.
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
That's all right.
I have some bad taste with Rodgers.
I'm happy to keep it, honestly. Yeah. I like it. I like it as I was kind of hesitant to even put it out, to be honest with you. I'm not a huge Packers fan, but I love the dual autos of like football legends and that kind of stuff. So
see, if it was Rodgers and Love, I'd buy it just because I think it's funny.
Right. Totally fine. Okay, so you are offering the Kobe and the Jaw. So my asking price on this is $14.50. The Apollo is $17.50, and then you're asking for the Purdy to get thrown in as well. Okay, so basically.
I can tell you where I was at.
Go ahead and tell me where you're at on these cards.
These are pretty good.
Okay.
The Purdy range is like.
It's been bouncing around. There was one really low sale on that. Yeah.
113, and then there was a buy it now at 175 recently.
Right. Yeah, I saw that.
That's where I was testing on that.
Okay.
And the Kobe, it's tough because the grade, but like if you sell it as raw, the raws are going from like around 800-900.
Right.
And then like a PSA 9 is like 1100.
Right.
So I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just crack it out.
I was like, if I get that, if I look at it, doesn't get a 9, I'd crack it, just grade it authentic at that point. But I was trying to get like closer to the 125 on that, and closer to like the 750 on that.
Okay. And I was 700 or I was 1700 on these 3, and I think you were trying to push for a little bit more than 1700 on these 3 cards.
And I can add like a smaller card if I need to.
That's what I was going to say. Could you throw in like a $50 card? And I think we could get the deal done if you were to throw in a $50 card.
Yeah.
What do you think, chat? What do you guys think of the deal here? You guys like this? You guys? Kellen Wood says don't trade the Kobe. Andrew says Purdy is the next Mac Jones. I don't know. Jason says Purdy has the highest chance to gain value this upcoming season. So 2 differing opinions right there. John Wayne Collection likes me getting the Luka and the Ja for the shop. Good deal. Most people say it's a fair deal. Some people think Purdy's going to bust. Some people think I'm cooking. Luka's a finals winner. I don't know, guys. You think they can come back on Boston? We'll see what happens. Do not trade the Kobe. The chat is ordering me. Do not trade the Kobe. I've actually had this Kobe for a little while. I've had a lot of people interested in it, but no one's actually ever pulled the trigger on it. So it is a cool Kobe card, but I'm not like totally broken up about trading away the Kobe.
I had a fun proposition.
Okay, what's the fun proposition?
I throw in this card, but you have to give it away.
Okay, what are you going to throw in? You're gonna throw in a Puka. Oh, that's a nice card. A Puka Nacua.
Find somebody here today and give it away.
You got a deal. Let's do it. That's fair. I like that. And you know what? We're going to go make a kid's day today. We're going to go make a kid's day right now, live here. Thank you. That's awesome of you to do that. That's a really cool way to get the deal done. So just to recap what we just did here, guys. I had to give away a lot. I gave away a beautiful Kobe Tiger Stripe. Only a PSA 7, but it's a really nice card. I gave away the Paolo Banchero rookie signatures. I gave away the Ja Morant, that's a gold number to 10. And I gave away a Brock Purdy. But in return, I got a beautiful manga of JSN. I got the Luka Auto that everybody likes. Second year Luka Auto, number to 15. Nice Lulu signature. Everyone's crazy about that one right now. And I got a Ja Morant rookie auto. So that's pretty sweet. And then since I thought the deal was slightly off, he said, okay, how about this? I will give you a Puka Nacua SGC10 Prism rookie card, Pandora Prism, number to 400. But the condition is I have to give it away to somebody inside Cards HQ right now. That sounds pretty good. I think that's a very fair deal. Do you guys like that, chat? Everyone liked it? I think it's you know, people are a little mixed in the chat on the deal, who won the deal, but overall people like the deal. It seems like people like the deal, and I like the fact that we're going to go give that card away now. So I appreciate that.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Good doing a deal with you. I'll take these ones and put this back. All right. Thank you. And we're going to walk around and figure out how to give this away. And those were retail cards.
Correct.
But super short print.
Correct. And obviously Colts, so it's true color match.
Yeah, which is nice. And then the blue shimmers.
The blue shimmers are numbered to 25.
Those are from First Off the Line?
First Off the Line, yeah.
Okay. Okay, and you got 2 of those in PSA 10.
Yeah, we also have the blue ice. Yeah.
What's the blue ice number 2?
199.
And then the black and white checker, that's a short print.
It's just a short print.
And then you've got one of the Prism RPAs for 900.
Yeah, and that's to 99, I think.
Okay.
Is the purple power.
Okay.
And then the absolutes to 10.
For 400. I might want to pick up one of these. I like Richardson heading into this next season. Are you interested in trading for anything, or are you just looking to sell for cash?
Yeah, no, we'll look at anything.
Pull some cards out and see if you guys have any interest.
All right, Curry Gold. How about that?
Yeah, that's a cool card, isn't it? 2013 stained glass, the real stained glass before they got all cheap with it, huh?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah, that's a neat card. I like that one a lot.
I like that one a lot too.
That's also the gold variation of it, so that's the the short print.
What are we thinking this was worth?
It's a little over 2,000. I think that one's last sales of that. It hardly ever sells. It's hard to find a sale on it, but
on the gold,
I want to say it's like 2,400, 2,400 in that range.
Yeah. I like the Curry, as long as the price is good.
What was the last 9.5? Was there a recent one?
No.
No, yeah, there hasn't been one.
That's why I
Yeah.
looked at the 10s.
Yeah.
24 off the top of my head didn't sound bad at all.
That's 24 was where I was at on that. I thought that was relatively fair. Is that the card you're most interested in?
Yeah, probably out of this.
So my offer would be the Curry plus $500 in cash for that group. I was a little closer to
You're
300.
giving us 500, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Before I go any further, I want to make sure.
I mean, if
we're
you
on
want to
the
do
same
the
page.
deal and give me $500, I'm great with that.
You never, you know
But-
what they say about assumptions, you know?
Right. But no, yeah, the Steph Curry plus $500
Yeah,
cash.
okay.
This one, I was a little bit lower on because of the fact that there are RPAs. I know it's a different card, but the absolute out of 10 blue RPAs were like 275 or so on that. So
Okay.
I think I'd have trouble kind of going above where the RPAs are selling out of 10.
We came up with 11, 1. Where are we at on these? You said
So call it 250 maybe
yeah, in that range. So if that's
in
your
that
range.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
where are we at? Where are we at here? You think?
I mean, I was kind of I was around 550 on that, I think, is kind of what I was seeing. So that's where, so that's 1650, 2650, 2950 or so is kind of what I got to.
Yep.
And then I was throwing in $500 cash. So since it was cash, I kind of discounted it to 2,900 essentially total.
Okay.
The Curry plus 500 cash.
We would do 6.
Call it 3 flat.
Yeah,
Three
just to make
flat,
it at 3 flat.
$600 cash.
Right? Yep. And then we're giving you full 24 on yours.
Full 24 on the Curry.
Yep.
How about we meet in the middle, 550 cash, 2950 total value.
Good.
Done. Awesome. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. So I had to give up a little bit of cash and a beautiful Steph Curry card, but you know what? I was happy to do it because I came to the show with the mission of finding some Anthony Richardson, and I just hit the Anthony Richardson jackpot. Look at that. Of course, I knew that the guys from Indianapolis, of course, were going to come with a lot of Anthony Richardson to the show. I didn't know I was going to see him here, but I'm happy I did because I picked up some nice Richardson, and I think that will be hot at the National. Messi.
Yes.
Nice bold auto. The auto itself graded at PSA 10, and you're looking for 550 for that? How did you come up with a price on that?
I paid 450.
Okay, well, there you go. You paid $450 and you want a little bit of margin.
There you
I
go.
appreciate the honesty. Do you guys do any trades or do you just do cash?
We do either or if it makes sense.
Okay. Let me see if there's anything else in here that catches my eye as well. I love that Kobe LeBron card.
My favorite card.
Well, let me show you a few cards that I have and see if you have any interest.
Okay.
I do like that Messi auto a lot. I like the Kobe.
Okay.
The Lamar's cool. The Michael Harris is cool as well. And I like the Jackson Holiday as well. All right, here's a couple of stacks. If there's anything there that catches your eye, let me know. So he's got a handful of different things in his case that I think are pretty interesting. He's got a nice selection of cards here. Jackson Holiday, his cards are going to be hot this season. The Orioles, I think, are going to do well. He'll get called up at some point. He's got an iconic Kobe back there in the corner. You can't see it right now, but that Kobe back there with the LeBron is just an incredible card. I like this Lamar Jackson, beautiful patch auto of Lamar Jackson right there from 2018. Really, really nice Lamar Jackson card. This Messi is kind of a must get. Like, I got to get that Messi. Harrison would freak out if I bring in that Messi. Really, really like that one. Okay, cool.
Sort of okay, I think, but I don't know what the values are on those.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, I haven't looked up this one recently at all. I want to say that one's around 5,000 or so. But let me take a little peek at those, or you're welcome to take a peek at them yourself. I only see 2 sales of that ever. I see both were this season. I see a PSA 8 Auto 10 selling for $710, and I see a Raw selling for $315 of that. What did you find on that, on the Babe Ruth?
5,500.
5,500.
Yeah, someone sell for 5,500.
Yeah, I thought it was in that ballpark. Okay, so you're interested in my Babe Ruth card, and you're interested in my Jamal Murray card potentially?
Yes.
Okay, and so that one we had priced around 5,500 is where it's been selling for recently. This one maybe a little shy of 700.
Correct.
And I'm interested in your Messi, and let me look at some of the other ones in here as well that I have interest in. Can I see? Yeah, let me see the Jackson. You have 2 Jackson Holidays? Let me see the 2 Jackson Holidays. The Michael Harris, maybe the Lamar Jackson. So I like Jackson Holiday right now just because I believe in the Orioles. I mean, they've got such a great young nucleus. I think this is a team that contends for a very long time. And I think Jackson Holiday makes some noise, and his cards probably make some noise to go along with it. So this could be a hot card over the summer. You know, Lamar, obviously they just added a weapon in Derrick Henry. So that's a card that has some upside for sure. Really nice patch there too. You got to look at eye appeal on these types of cards, and that patch is a nice one for Lamar Jackson RPA number to 35. Michael Harris, being in Atlanta, this would be a hot card in Atlanta. Michael Harris rookie card auto, nice price on that. You can't go wrong with that. And then Messi, an auto of the GOAT. That's pretty cool. These ones might be a little high. They've been bouncing around, it looks like, from around like low sale of 670, high sale of 829 over the course of this year.
With the 10 auto and everything. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Let's see. So I'm just looking at the BGS 95s. Let me look at the specifics of what they were. So yeah, so that one did 829, 10 auto, similar subgrades. That one did 670. That one did not have an auto grade, so that's why that one did a little less.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, so yeah, the ones, yeah, so it might be in the neighborhood of around that last sale.
Gotcha. Understood.
All right, so my offer to you would be the Babe Ruth and the Jamal Murray and $2,000 in cash for this set of cards, for the Kobe, the 2 Jackson Holidays, the Messi, and the Michael Harris. So my thought process is I'm putting this in the neighborhood of about $6,000. I'm putting these a little over 800 each, so that gets about a 7,700. And then around 500 on that, 8,200, and then 100, 150 on that. Discounting by like $100 since I'm throwing cash into the deal essentially. So that was kind of my thought process on that. 8,200 is what I was thinking with 2,000 cash and 6,200 value on those 2 cards.
So this is 59.
Was it 59? I thought that was
55 and 7. Sorry.
yeah, 55 and 7, so 62, right? So that's how I got to 8,000 on that.
I think I'd be cool at like 2,200.
2,200?
Yeah. Because I'm gonna cry a little and get rid of the Kobe.
Yeah, the Kobe is a cool card.
Yeah. But it is cool though.
Yeah.
I do follow you and I'm pretty cool.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. This is number to 499. So this is such a cool card. I've got this in the gold refractor as well, but I love this card because this is the 2008 Topps Chrome Kobe Bryant. But of course, what makes this card particularly special is who's guarding Kobe. It's that iconic image of LeBron with Kobe, and you're talking about a refractor of this card. This is a very sought after card by collectors. PSA 10, pretty low population of this card in a PSA 10, number to 499, and it's LeBron and Kobe together. So it's a card that a lot of collectors want. And then I like the upside of Jackson Holiday this season. I think he's an exciting player. I want to bring that Messi home to my son Harrison to go along with the cards that Reeves got him, that autograph card that Reeves got him. And then Michael Harris, that's great trade bait back for Atlanta. So I'd offered these 2 cards and 2,000 cash for that, and he had countered those 2 cards and 2,200 cash for that. Would you split the difference and do 2,100 cash? Let's do it. Awesome, there you go. Got a good deal right here on day 1 of the Chantilly Card Show. That's a big trade deal. I'm excited about that. I know there's a lot of people out there in the audience right now that are probably going, Jeff, why did you trade away Babe Ruth? Why are you trading away a beautiful, iconic Babe Ruth card? And I do love it. I do love it. But you know what? I also have a love for these. I've got a love for Kobe. I've got a love for Messi. And I've got a lot of excitement around Jackson Holiday this year. Some of these cards will also make really great trade bait at the national and future card shows that I go to this year. So I'm moving out of some great cards, but moving into some great cards as well. That's part of the game. It was fun to get a deal done. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Absolutely. All right, so you're looking for Michael Harris.
Yeah.
I've got his Baby Boomers rookie card auto. Yeah, and the Harris I had at 80.
Okay. I'd definitely be interested in the Harris.
Okay.
Anything catching your eye?
Yeah, I like, I mean, obviously it's not little more than the Harris, but I like that Justin Jefferson.
Mind if
That's
I look
beautiful.
at comps on that?
Yeah, please do, yeah.
The out of 50 comp for 122. Looks like non-number doing about 60 to 75.
Yeah, this stuff's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
A little cheaper than it should be, really.
I think it's a good buy right now.
I like that Gunnar Henderson, the Bob Ross Gunnar Henderson, number /5. That's pretty sweet. Budding talent, I like that. I don't have any Bob Ross cards. That might be kind of a cool one to pick up.
You know the number on the Beal?
Beal I had 40 bucks on.
What about that guy?
I think in the neighborhood of $1,000 on that. It might be down a little bit from that. Bajan White Sparkle's pretty cool, actually. I like that too. That's going to do well in Atlanta. I like the Burrow downtown.
Yeah, a little high on the downtowns.
And I like that Ellie.
The Ellie is nice. I pulled that.
Really? That's awesome. These are the cards of mine that you were interested in?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So you said about 1,000 on the jaw?
1,000 on the jaw. I think those are like 50 bucks now or something like that. Let me see. 43 bucks last sale on that one. Yeah, so we're probably around 1,800 here. Your cards are probably a little more valuable than mine. If I were to go for all of them, I could potentially drop one of them out of the deal.
These three I'm like iffy on. These three
Okay.
for sure.
Okay.
I guess which one do you like the least? Let's start there.
Probably like to keep the Bajan because
yeah, for sure.
Atlanta, that will play well.
So I'm thinking like Atlanta-wise, you wanted those
I might
two
keep those
for
two,
sure.
yeah. So I could probably pull either of these into the deal and then my side would be a little bit high. Well, let me turn it back on you. Since you're a new card shop owner now and you've got your own shop, which one of these two cards would you rather hold on to? And then you can toss me the other card.
I'm gonna tilt away from that. I'm gonna keep the Gunner because I'm kind of an Orioles fan.
Okay, so the Ellie then would come over to my pile. So what we're looking at potentially right now is we're looking at the Bajan Robinson White Sparkle, the Drake London downtown, the Joe Burrow downtown, and then that Ellie Gold. So I would get those 4 from you. Yes, sir. And then for me, you would get this Ja Morant Gold, number /10, auto, rookie. Good time to pick up that card.
Yeah.
Julio Rodriguez, game used in the All-Star game. Pretty sweet patch card. And Michael Harris, Baby Boomers, rookie auto card. So you feel good about that? You feel like that's a fair, even trade? You want to do it? Let's do it. There we go. Look at that. Got a big trade deal done here in Minnesota. That's fun. What's your name?
Mason.
Mason. Nice to meet you, Mason.
Nice to meet you.
All right. So you got your case with you. You got some cards you're looking to trade?
Yes, sir.
All right. So go ahead and put those out here. We'll take a look at these. That's a nice Albert Pujols. So chat, help me out here. Let me know what you guys think of these various cards that we're looking at. All right. All right. Let's see what the chat thinks. So we got a nice Albert Pujols gold ink auto. That is numbered to 15. There we go. All right, let's see here as well. We've got an Acuna. That's pretty cool. Signature Series triple patch auto. Acuna is always such a hot name here in Atlanta. Very cool.
I'm asking for an opinion on that. I'm not really sure what to do with it.
Look at this. Ellie De La Cruz, 1/1 black printing plate from 2024 Topps Tribute Baseball signed by Ellie. Congratulations. That's awesome, man.
What's your opinion on this card?
So, I mean, first of all, Ellie's having a fantastic season. So I think Ellie's hot right now, and so I think it's a cool one to have. This is also his rookie card, which is pretty sweet as well. The printing plates are 1/1s, which make them super cool. Some people really like the printing plates. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of them, but that's just personal preference at that point. In terms of this being a card that people really like, I mean, a 1/1 Ellie rookie card signed, no matter if it's a printing plate or not, it's going to be pretty great. Chat, what do you guys think? City Connect Sports Cards likes it. He says, "Dang, what in Ellie?" I'm looking at the YouTube chat here to get some opinions about these cards here. So we'll see what the YouTube chat thinks, but it's a pretty cool one for sure. Corbin Carroll. Very nice. Derek Jeter patch, auto, very nice. That is an Adley Rutschman for the Orioles. That's an exciting one as well, number /25. You got nice cards here.
Thank you.
And then a Michael Harris rookie card. That one's pretty cool as well. What is that one numbered to?
It's the 25.
To the 25. Wow, you got some serious cards.
We pulled that here.
So a lot of people like these cards. Ellie's an awesome player, is what Ignored Chain says. Robert Allen says he's grabbing as much Ellie as he can. CJ Farnham likes all of the cards. Podobet says he's not a fan of the printing plates. So, you know what? I kind of like. Do you have price in mind on? Run me through your prices if you have a price in mind on these various cards.
So like 300 on this.
Okay.
Probably 350 on this.
Okay. What are these here?
325 probably on
Three,
the Acuna.
325. Okay.
Then like 250 on the Pujols.
Okay.
And like, what'd you say on the Ellie? I'm not really sure.
The Ellie's a big question mark, right? The Ellie's interesting. So I'd say the ones I have the most interest in, maybe the Michael Harris. I did just pick up a couple of numbered Michael Harris cards, but I might on the Michael Harris, the Adley Rutschman as well, and the Acuna. I'll probably pass on the Pujols. I'll probably pass on the Corbin Carroll. I'll probably, what did you have? Oh, the Jeter's out of 5. What did you have on the Jeter? Yeah.
12 probably.
Yeah, I'll probably pass on the Jeter. It's a nice card. I'm interested in the Ellie, but it would, you know, it would come down to price on the Ellie, which of course it's a little difficult to come up with.
There was a printing plate that sold for $315 on this.
Okay, was it an auto?
Yeah, it was an auto.
Okay. Chat, what do you guys think? What do you think the Ellie printing plate? This is from Tribute. This is the 1/1 black printing plate from Tribute, on-card auto. Paywa says there was a similar in a PSA 10 for $500 that sold. KJ, my daddy, said he thinks it's worth $400. The Jeter was a 4 out of 5 to answer your question there. 430 says Prods Cards. 300 says Big Mike. 500 says Davis. 450 says David. So yeah, probably somewhere in that. I'm getting a lot of responses of people saying anywhere between 400 and 500. And you said one sold already for what?
I think it was $315.
Okay. 300 to 350 raw says 375, 350. So, all right, move the mic up there a little bit. Okay. I'd potentially be interested in doing a deal for those 4 or for some combination of those 4.
Yes, sir.
If we can kind of agree. Are you looking for baseball specifically?
Yeah, baseball.
Let me pull out some baseball for you to start to take a look at, and we'll see what interests you for my baseball
Do you have
cards.
any Gators baseball?
What's that?
Gators baseball?
Gators baseball? I don't have much college baseball, no. You mean like Gator players in the pros?
Like Langford?
Like Langford or Pete Alonso? No, I do, but they're in my personal collection at home. I didn't bring a lot of those with me today. The Gator cards I tend not to shop around. So here's some of the baseball that I've got that's kind of in the price range where it might be equivalent with some of these cards if you want to take a look at those. See if there's anything in there that interests you. And I got some lower end stuff as well, but these cards right here are, I think, all in the $100 to $1,000 type range.
How much you got on this?
I think that was maybe around $500 or so.
I definitely like that one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, for sure. Yep.
Like the Witt.
Bobby Witt. Yep.
I'm interested in these.
Okay, so these are the ones that he's interested in. So he likes that Ellie De La Cruz right there, the Mojo Gold. Adley Rutschman, number to 75. It's funny because, of course, I like Adley Rutschman. You got an Adley Rutschman over there, right, that I'm interested in. So Bobby Witt, card number 2 of 10 from Diamond Icons. Nice on-card auto. And Acuna, of course, I'm interested in his Acuna. He's interested in my Acuna. Paul Goldschmidt, and then Derek Jeter. He had a nice Derek Jeter as well. So, okay. So let me. And Poto Bed, these sorters are BCW. I highly recommend them. These are BCW card cases. And in fact, you could go to bcwsupplies.com and use promo code SCI and you get 10% off all of these. They're fantastic ways of sorting your cards. Really helpful for trade nights because you can get them by sport and all that kind of thing. They got dividers that you can move around in there. So bcwsupplies.com, promo code SCI. All right, let me take a peek here at price on a few of these things, and then you can kind of decide which ones maybe you're most interested in, and we can see if we can kind of work something out. So the that Goldschmidt Diamond Icons. Let me take a look at that. So probably this one's probably about a $50 card. This is probably about the least expensive of the cards. Red ink out of 5. The out of 10s, the out of 15s are going for about $40 to $45. The out of 10s about $45 to $50. So it's probably somewhere in that $50 or so range. That one would be. That Acuna, as I said, I think somewhere in the neighborhood of around $500 or so. Acuna 5-star. Looking at market movers here, chat, to look up these cards, and that's a sick Acuna patch, isn't that, chat? And that thing's really that thing's something, isn't it? Look at that thing. That thing is something. That's the Acuna. So that's the Acuna 5-star patch auto. Looking at market mover sales history to see what this thing's been doing. So it's maybe a little less than I thought. Last one of these did $355 on eBay. So that one's about $355. So you got about $50 here for the Goldschmidt, around $355 or so on the Acuna. I'm going to take a couple of notes here as we go so we can remember these prices. So Goldschmidt around $50, Acuna around $350. All right. And now this Bobby Witt, probably a little bit more than the Goldschmidt. Next, we're looking up this Bobby Witt from Diamond Icons. Nice on-card auto of Witt, number to 10. Let's see what that one prices out at. Bobby Witt, Diamond Icons, number to 10. That one, the out of 15 did 150. The out of 10 did 160. So now, last sale of that one was 160. Let's see what this Adley's coming in at. All right, so we got an Adley Rutschman right here. That's the new Topps Chrome Black, or that's last year's Topps Chrome Black. That's his rookie card. Pretty looking card. I really like Topps Chrome Black. Topps Chrome Black, and that is the out of 75 Adley rookie in a PSA 10. So just typing these into market movers to see what they come up at. You can take a look at that card there, chat. Let me know what you think of that one. Trying to find, so raw, one of these did about $24 raw, $25 raw. This is a PSA 10, so typically, yeah, PSA 10 did $94. So I was gonna say, normally see PSA 10s around 3 to 4X, what your raw prices are. And last one of those did $94. So there you go. So that one right there. A couple months ago. So $94. That Jeter's a few hundred. So this is a cool looking Jeter, chat. Check that out. I pulled that from Diamond Icons. See if we can get that looking more clear. That is the that's an on-card auto Jeter, number to 25. Kind of an acetate type card. You can kind of see through the card. Pretty cool. That came out of Diamond Icons. Nice Jeter auto as well. So I'm going to look that one up for him. He's interested in that card too. Can't go wrong with a little Jeter in your collection. Diamond Icons 2024. And that is a number to 25 Jeter. And, oh, maybe that's 2023 Diamond Icons actually. Yeah, so raw, 340 was the last sale of that. So that's where we're at with a Jeter. Okay. Oh, and then I can look at that Elly De La Cruz as well. Ellie's been playing, he's been playing great this year. He might actually be a threat to Acuna's 40-70 if he keeps playing the way he's been playing. All right, Elly 2024. That's the gold silver pack. All right, Raw just did 250. Another Raw did 390. Raw did 355. Yeah, so 400 is probably right on with that in a 9. So that's probably about right on that. So, all right. Yeah, so there you go. So pricing wise, what we're looking at here is the Paul Goldschmidt's about $50. This Acuna is around $350. This Derek Jeter is around $240. That Ellie is around $400. That Adley Rutschman is around 90. What I write? I think it was, what did I say on that one? Around $90, $95. Yeah. And then the Bobby Witt is around $160. So based on that, any you are more or less interested in, or?
Probably not the Jeter.
Take the Jeter out of the equation. All right, so we'll get rid of the Jeter. We'll drop the Jeter out of there. So these are my cards over here. Okay. Okay. You like the others?
And probably not the Witt.
Not which one?
The Witt or Goldschmidt.
Probably not the Witt. Okay, so we'll take the Witt out. So those 4 you have the most interest in?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the combined value on those 4, 350. What did I say on that? 95?
Yeah, 95.
Okay, so 350. So 445. I said 50 on that, so 495. So that's about $895 worth of cards right there. And so go through your prices on these ones with me one more time.
So like 325 on this.
So you're 325 on the Harris. That's numbered to 25. Okay.
Probably 350 to
350
375.
for the 375 for the Acuna. Okay.
310 for the Rutschman.
310 for the Rutschman.
And then didn't they say 400 to 500 on this?
Yeah, I think you were four. I think, what did you say? You said 450 or something like that?
450.
For 450? Okay. Yeah, let's see, the Acuna. The challenge that I have with the Acuna is, so you've got this one priced at like 375.
Yes, sir.
And then this one I've got priced at 350. But if you look at them side by side, the visual appeal of this one's nicer, right? So I think I would have a difficult time. This one's an on-card auto, that one's a sticker auto. And this one's got a nicer patch. So I think I'd have a difficult time trading that one for that one, just because I feel like I would be getting the lesser attractive card. What do you guys think, chat? I mean, which one would you rather have? This is the 5-star Acuna right here. And then that's the, what is that, museum collection? That's a museum collection Acuna right there. They're both numbered at 25. I personally think, I don't know, what do you think, Chad? I like the look of the 5-star a little bit better here. I think it's just a better patch and on-card auto. But I'm gonna go to the chat and see what they think of that. But I might have a difficult time trading that for that. The rest of these, I'd definitely be more open to doing a deal on for sure.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Yeah, I might pull back out my Acuna and let you pull out your Acuna, just for that reason. Just yes, because. Sir. I'm curious what the chat's having to say on this. I'm looking at the YouTube chat right now, guys. People are saying the 5-star. I kind of agree. Yeah, John Cornell says the 5-star. City Connect says the 5-star. DJ Theodore, Pablo Theodore says the 5-star. Yeah, Jacob says a 5-star. So Thomas Boyer did say the museum collection. Justin said the museum collection. So a lot of, there's some difference in opinions on there. HTSC says the 5-star. George says a 5-star. Okay, so I'll probably hold on to my 5-star then.
Yes, sir.
But we got these 3 cards. You got these 3 cards. So the LE 1 of 1's kind of interesting. Well, actually, here's a good question for the chat. Chat, which one of these 2 would you rather have? Because they're both approximate the same value. So we've got this is an out of 50, 2024 top silver pack, Elly De La Cruz gold PSA 9. That is a traditional Elly card, number to 50, gold, which are always popular. And that's around $400. And then around the same price point, is this 1/1 Ellie Auto printing plate from Topps Tribute. Which one would you rather have right around the same price point, those two cards? So we've got more people right now voting for the printing plate. Some people on the silver pack, but we got actually quite a number of more votes for the printing plate right now. We've got Aaron Rust on the printing plate, Zachary's on the printing plate, Trust is on the printing plate, Dale Cooper, M&M cards. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of printing plate feedback here. So people like this one better.
Yes, sir.
People like that one better. So you should either keep that one or probably get a little bit of extra value for it over this one, even though comps would tell you they're right around the same price as each other, but the chat would tell you that the printing plate is more valuable just from people prefer it, which I totally get. That makes sense to me.
So would you put 500 on this?
Would I put 500 on that?
Or 475?
Maybe, yeah, 90% says the plate, Chef says. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right, Chef. Let me see if I can justify going up to like 500 on that. Ellie printing plates, 1/1.
Thank you.
Just seeing if I can get, I see what you're saying. The Topps, the cyan printing plate did 355, and that just did that recently. So that's kind of the comp there. He is playing well. And so I don't know if I could get all the way up to 500 on it, but I think I could go up to I think I feel comfortable doing like 450 on it if you wanted to do a value of it around 450.
That's fine.
I think I feel comfortable at that. So, all right, so let's say, okay, so 450, 310. So we took these three, you've got a combined value on of 450, 310, and 325. So that's 760, that's 1,085 is what those three are at combined. And then, I'm gonna be shy of that with these three because this one was only around $50, that one's around 95, and that one around 400. So what I would say is, let's pull one of these two out to clear the deck a little bit. Let me ask the chat here. So chat, I'm in Atlanta. I did just pick up 2 Michael Harris numbered rookie cards. Would you guys rather have the Rutschman or the Harris? I did just pick up 2 Harris that were a little higher numbered. I picked up a Harris number to 50 and a Harris number to 125. So I'm kind of leaning in the direction of the Rutschman so that I have a little bit more variety. But I am in Atlanta, and Harris is a popular name in Atlanta. These are right around the same value. He's got the Harris priced at $325 and the Rutschman priced at $310. So of these two, chat, which one would you prefer getting in a trade deal? Let's see what the chat has to say. I'm leaning in the direction of the Rutschman, but I want the chat to help me out here. The chat it seems pretty square on the Adley. There are a few people voting for Harris, but a lot of people saying the RPA, the Adley. So I tend to agree. So is the Adley a rookie card? It is a rookie card, yes. Matt, it is a rookie card. So both Acuna is interesting. All right. So I might put this one to the side then. So these two combined, if we got a combined value on those two, and let me just take a peek at the Adley, just to see if I can find anything recent on that. Adley Inception. Let's see, is this game used?
I don't
This is
think it is.
Player worn. Okay.
3-color patch.
Number to 25. What's that?
3-color patch.
It is a cool patch. I agree. The patch is pretty sweet. 250 to 206. Let's see. Looking up prices on this chat right now. The last a 25 hasn't sold in a bit. The recent sales on this have been like the out of 149s, the out of 99s, the 149s, 99, which the out of 99s are doing like 135 to 198, the out of 149s, 200, 180. So they're definitely doing a little less. So there was actually, is that right? There was a out of 25 that only did 136. Is that right? That's a low one. On COMC. It's a low comp on that one. 206 out of 50. Yeah, these are kind of all over the map in terms of what those are.
275 on the Richmond?
275, you're saying? Yeah, 325 I feel is a little strong on that. Would you do, just to keep it simple, would you do this Ellie De La Cruz and the Paul Goldschmidt auto for the Ellie 1-on-1 printing plate?
No, I'm not willing to do that.
Not willing to do that?
How much is the combined total of these two?
What's that?
How much is it combined of these two?
A little bit nervous on the sales of the Adley. I don't know about, because the last one of these went really low, which is kind of, I don't know, someone got a deal on that because one of those sold on COMC for real low, which makes me a little bit nervous about the sales on that one. Let me think. I don't know, Chad, help me out here. What would you do? So I pulled the Michael Harris out of it, but I'm now kind of tempted to put the Michael Harris back in. And he did have an Acuna as well. That was pretty nice. Let me look at that Michael Harris.
Take them out.
All right, let's see. Michael Harris out of 25, 2023 tops. Yeah, around 300 is the last sale that I see on that one. Okay. Would you do the Ellie and the Paul Goldschmidt for those two cards and $250 cash?
Could you throw this in for like, instead of the Goldschmidt, for a little less cash?
I would. I would do 190, 195, so about $495 worth of value there. 450, maybe just shy of 300 on that, 750, 495. I do these two in $225 cash for those two. What do you think, Chad? Is that fair? These two cards plus $225 cash, that's what I would be giving up. And I'd be getting the Ellie printing plate and the Michael Harris number to 25 auto. So that's what I'd be giving up. And I got this is the Ellie number to 50 and a PSA 9, and the Adley Rutschman in a PSA 10. I'd be giving up also $225 in cash. I'd be getting the 1-of-1 printing plate of Ellie and a Michael Harris out of 25 rookie card. What do you think?
I really want the Acuna.
You really want that Acuna?
Yeah.
I hear you. People think it's fair. People think it's fair in the chat. So, all right, he really wants the Acuna back in the deal.
I'd take the Rutschman out for the Acuna.
Okay. All right, let's see here. Give him store credit is what Zachary says. I like that. All right, so he wants the Acuna. So we put the Acuna back in. So this is probably a pretty fair trade straight up. So around 400 on this, 350 on this, and then I'm around 450 and 3. So I mean, you're really right around 750 on both sides of the equation there. So I think that's a pretty fair straight up trade. You want to do that straight up?
I'd take the Ellie out and put the Rutschman in. Just keep
Take
the Ellie.
the Ellie out and put the Rutschman in. Okay. Well, now you changed the value quite a bit then, because that's obviously a lot less.
Well, yeah.
So if you take the Ellie out and put the Rutschman back in, I'd have to obviously give you some cash on top of it. I'd give you $280 cash if you want to do that. I'd give you $280. I give you these two cards plus $280 in cash for the Harris and the Ellie.
I'd do that.
You want to do it? Done deal. All right, guys, we got a deal done, chat. What do you guys think?
Can I get a picture with you?
For sure, you can get a photo. So I just traded an Adley Rutschman out of 75 rookie card, PSA 10, plus an Acuna. Beautiful patch auto of Acuna, number to 25. I just traded it for a 1-of-1 Ellie De La Cruz printing plate, plus a Michael Harris rookie card, number to 25. I have to throw in $280 worth of cash on top of those two cards to acquire those two cards. We did a deal. Awesome.
How are you?
Doing well. How are you doing?
Good.
What's your name?
Austin.
Nice to meet you, Austin.
Traveled 10 hours from Springfield, Missouri.
10 hours
10
from
hours.
Springfield, Missouri to get here. Well, I appreciate you drove.
Yes.
Well, thank you for coming to Cards HQ Trade Night. Is this your first time in the store?
Yes, sir.
What do you think about it so far?
Definitely the biggest car shop I've ever seen.
Awesome.
So, but yeah.
We try to build that. So
Most definitely. So.
I appreciate you coming down from Springfield, Missouri.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So let's take a look through your cards. So these are all cards you're potentially looking to trade here.
Most definitely.
I like the downtowns. Oh, this is our new Atlanta quarterback.
I know.
All right, that wouldn't be a bad one for me to pick up there. Anthony Richardson, my Gator. I have a lot of Anthony Richardson already.
Yeah.
But I do expect him to be, that's a 1-of-1, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
the new Leaf Metal Draft football. So.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So.
1-of-1s are always pretty neat. So that's pretty sweet. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we have here. Oh, Shedeur Sanders, 2023 Bowman U Chrome in a 10. Saturday Superstars. That's pretty cool. Will probably be a good draft pick next year.
Oh, yeah.
Travis Kelce, 2013 Upper Deck.
There's no comps. I haven't seen
anything, that's interesting. So. Wow. I haven't seen that card before. We got 2020 Panini Illusions. Got a Tua auto there, number to 75. And then Marvin Harrison Jr., the big kahuna. Marvin Harrison Jr. needs to sign his NFLPA contract.
I got a few more too. I didn't know if you'd be
Let's see. Yeah,
interested.
let's see what else we got here.
There you go, sir.
Awesome. Penix, there you go. Also now our guy in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Treasure Talent. Josh Williams. Cool. Malik Neighbors. And then a couple of CJ Strouds.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what I probably have the most interest in.
Yeah.
I like the Kirk Cousins.
Okay.
I'd be up for the Derek Carr, perhaps. Downtowns are always cool. I like the CJ Strouds. I like the Tua. Those are probably the ones.
Okay.
The Shooter is interesting. I'd say these four are probably the ones that I'm most interested in.
Okay.
So chat, here are the ones I like. I like Tua. I like the Kirk Cousins being the Atlanta guy. Pick up a couple of Strouds. Those are always hot. And the downtown Derek Carr, because downtowns are always hot as well. What price do you have on these ones over here?
Probably 120 each.
Okay.
And then there's no comps I haven't seen yet, so I would probably just put it at 3.
Okay.
So, yeah.
300 on the downtown?
Yeah.
Is this the new downtown for Derek Carr?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
the International Games one, so the brand new one.
Okay.
Yep. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want the downtown quite that bad.
Yeah.
For Carr.
I know.
Because it is the Raiders jersey, so
Yeah.
interesting.
But yeah.
They couldn't get him switched over, huh?
I know.
Couldn't get him switched out of the Raiders jersey
I
in
know.
2023, huh? I think, man, some people really like that Kelsey in the chat.
I know.
The chat likes the Kelsey. There's a lot of people in the chat that feel like I should have gone for the Kelsey. Let me take a peek at the Kelsey again.
There you go, sir.
I mean, that is pretty cool. That's 2013 Upper Deck.
Yeah.
Autograph number to 299. I don't know, chat. What do you guys think of that? I've not seen that card before. That card is new to me.
I've looked it up online. I can't find nothing.
Yeah.
Even for it being a 11-year-old product, which is crazy.
Interesting.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Kelsey. I just don't know that I want to put $500 in it, but people like it.
Yeah.
People really, he doesn't sign a lot, people are saying.
Yeah.
They're saying that's a good one to pick up. Okay, all right, well you know what?
Yeah.
At the direction of the chat, I'm gonna be interested in that.
Yeah.
And all right, people say I should take a flyer. Jim says I should take a flyer on the Penix since he's in Atlanta. The only thing, Jim, is he's probably not going to see the field this year.
Yeah.
And so I agree with you, but I can also be patient and wait for Prism to come out later in the year or something like that. There will be plenty of time to take a flyer on Penix,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. So, all right, people really do like the Kelsey. Let me see if I can find any comps on this Kelsey at all.
Okay.
2013 Upper Deck Kelsey Auto. So I'm looking here in Market Movers chat. I'm looking through our sales history and just seeing if I can find any 2013 Upper Deck Kelsey Auto. Let's see. So I'm seeing from another Upper Deck.
Because I know there was one on there that sold for $6 in a PSA 10 of that red jersey.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so one of these sold. Actually, one of these sold for $694 in a PSA 10.
really,
Yeah. So but then one sold for $165 raw.
oh wow,
So definitely quite a big difference there.
yeah,
SGC 10 is going to undersell. Yeah, 209 raw, 215 raw, 250 and a 9.
Yeah.
500 for SGC 10 is probably about right.
yeah,
So I think that's actually probably about right on that.
okay,
PSA 9 went for 229.
okay,
So, yeah, that makes sense to me. I think that's about right.
okay,
So, okay.
yeah,
So, yeah, I'm interested in those for sure.
Okay.
So it looks like you're mainly football.
yes sir,
All right, let me bring out some football that might be kind of in that price range.
okay,
Yeah, I got some new cards the audience hasn't seen yet because we haven't had much. I haven't had to bring out football in this price range much tonight. So we'll put these out here. I think
Okay.
you can start to go through
Yeah.
those cards, and I'll show the audience some of them too as we go here. There's some other ones that I
Okay.
brought out, audience. Show off some of the cards here as we go that I brought. If you want to look through these ones
Yeah.
here as well.
of course. Thank you.
All right, I gotta sip on my energy drink in the meantime to get my energy going for the breaks that we're gonna be doing here on Cards HQ Breaks starting in about 25 minutes. Chad, I appreciate you guys joining tonight. Thank you for being part of this show. Hopefully we got another trade deal or two to go here before we get out of here. It's fun hanging out with you guys. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday out there. And appreciate the encouragement in the chat. You guys have been great tonight. You guys have been helping me out.
These are the two I like.
All right, so these are the ones that he likes the best. Let's see, chat doesn't love the Kelsey. Oh, they said the Kelsey PSA 10 sold for $550 on Golden is what Jay's. Chat doesn't love that at $500 because the SGC doesn't bring quite the same value in the market.
Yeah.
And the out of 25s are less. So they're not crazy about that. So I'm going to put that.
Yeah. I definitely have room. Like,
okay, if you got a little room on that, yeah, because the chat's definitely a little skeptical of that being an out of 299.
Yeah.
Because they're saying there's some out of 25s that are sold for not that much.
Okay.
Okay, so these two you like. So so the Burrow, I had at $535. I'll double check the price on that just to see if that's moved since that was priced out. Burrow Downtown 2022. PSA 9, looking here in Market Movers. Yeah, last sale of that was right at $525.
Okay.
So basically $525 is the last comp, sold just a couple of days ago on eBay for $525. So that's about right, about $10 too high. And then let's look at this Anthony Richardson. This is his RPA from Prism. This is I believe is that the out of 49, the Purple Power?
I think so.
Yeah, that's out of 49. So that's an Anthony Richardson RPA. One sold the other day for $670.
Oh, wow.
Sales have been bouncing anywhere between $500 and $799 over the last few months.
Yeah.
Actually, one as high as $1,050, but I think that was the first one that sold.
Yeah.
So $670 was the last sale, so that's about right.
Okay.
So those two combined, what is that, $670 plus $535?
Yeah.
Would probably put us at a little over $1,100. Am I doing my math right? A little over $1,200 on those two. So do you want to pick one of the two?
Yeah. I'd probably more like the Burrow than the Richardson.
You're more interested in the Burrow?
Yeah,
okay, so I'm going to pull out the Richardson. So the Burrow's about right. Yeah. So let's see if we can get some combo of these cards going that makes sense for the Burrow.
Okay.
So you said these Strouds were like 120 or so?
Yeah, I've been offered like 130, 140 on eBay, so I would say 120 each probably.
Okay. So. I would offer. I like this card, but a little concerned about the value based upon what the chat said.
Yeah. But like, I definitely have room.
Yeah. What about? What if we did? Let me think here. I don't know, chat. What do you think? What is your idea here, chat? What is your idea? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Dale. Here would be my offer.
Okay.
The Kelsey, a Stroud, and the Kirk Cousins for the Burrow.
Okay. I would do that if you do that.
You want to do that deal?
Yeah.
Let's do it. There you go. Awesome. Whoop. We got it.
Thank you.
There you go, guys. We just got a deal done. So I offered him the Kelsey, the Stroud, and the Kirk Cousins. I'm getting these three cards. He's getting the Burrow. And people seem to think that that's fair. Yeah, people say do that. That seems pretty fair.
Yeah.
Something of that neighborhood. Yeah, people are saying they think this is like a kind of a $250 to $300 card, and that's kind of where, kind of where I was at, adding that one and that one in, and you get to around the price of that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, people are saying that's a good one. Awesome. Good.
I appreciate it.
Good doing a deal with you. You have a Jalen Hurts card over here that caught my eye. So this is his rookie patch auto from Playbook. The playbook cards offer pretty nice value in my opinion. You know, they don't go for a ton of money, yet they, you know, look really, really cool.
And the patches are always really nice.
The patches are always really nice. $450 is the price on that. All right, very cool. Let me take a peek at that. The Jalen Hurts market is down
right
based
now,
on
yeah.
how, you know, his season ended this last year.
Sure,
The
yep.
first half of the season, they looked unbeatable. And then the second half of the season, they couldn't win a game practically,
I
right?
know.
And so unfortunately, you know, card collectors have very short-term memory and they only remember what happened last. And what happened last was Hurts and the Eagles looked really bad.
Now we're all wondering what's going to happen without Jason Kelce too.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
How's that going to affect them?
But they picked up new weapons, you
Yes.
know, which is cool to see. It's going to be fun to see what they can do with Saquon Barkley in the backfield this next year. So
Sure.
I still believe in Hurts and I still believe in the Eagles long term.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, if you do as well, then maybe it's an opportunity to buy the dip. So we'll see. So I'm looking here in Market Movers to look at what cards like this have sold for recently. By the way, in Market Movers, you can price out any card. So even if it's not in our featured database of more than 3 million cards, you can still look up the price history in Market Movers. So when I'm looking up a card like this, you know, Playbook Auto number to 10, a pretty unusual card, guess what? I see a lot of different results within Market Movers. So I see a couple of cards that are, looks like similar to this one. It's the out of 10. Typically selling 300 to 350 is what kind of the last two have sold for. So 400, not a bad price, maybe slightly high. Would you maybe be interested in doing a trade for something on it, or are you just looking for straight cash on it?
No, either or. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm open. What do you have to?
Let me see what I have here.
What are you valuing these two at right here?
Yeah, I think the Richardson's in the neighborhood of maybe 400, 450. It's out of 10, it's a color match rookie.
Right.
The Kobe's gonna be a little more. I think the Kobe is maybe around 750, something of that nature. You want me to double check the price on the Richardson? And see if that makes sense?
For me, it's also like which one is more desirable to people when they come up. I do like that this Richardson auto is, have you seen some of the newer ones? Like,
Yeah.
where you just
Does nothing, basically.
Does nothing, yeah.
nothing. I think Richardson this summer will be the hotter name.
Yeah.
You know, there's gonna be more people trying to scoop up Richardson than Hurts probably.
Yeah.
But the Hurts is a nice, big, attractive,
Well, you want to do the
card.
Richardson for the Hurts?
I think probably so. Let me look up real quick the Richardson and just see what my price was on that. I think they're right around the same price. I think the Richardson and the Hurts are right around the same.
Why don't we do that?
You want to do that?
I'll do that.
Richardson for the Hurts straight up? There you go. Awesome.
Appreciate
All right,
it.
there you go. We got a deal done. Got another deal done here at the card show. You've got your own initials for who has what card. Okay. All right, I'm going to try to call my son Harrison here because he's a big Messi collector. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Hey, I'm here at... I am at a card show. I need to show you some Messi cards and I need to get your opinion on these because this table's got some Messi cards, okay? All right, let me flip the camera around here. Okay, so we got that one. That's prized footballers. That's a black-red parallel. Is that the Fusion? Yes, that is the Fusion, yes. All right, then they've got a gold foil. That would be out of 50, I think, yeah. And then they've got an Obsidian, number to 28. So what do you think? What's your favorite? The Messi Obsidian's your favorite out of all of them? All right, I'm gonna see if I can get a deal done on that card for you and bring it home, okay? We'll see what we can do. All right, love you, bye. What is the Palo at?
I think the last sale was like 190 or something.
Okay.
I have that like 210 or something.
Okay, I like that actually. Let's pull that one out. I like the Palo. Okay, so show me what your cards are again.
Mine are all the blue tags down there.
So you're EO. So you're this row right here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Miles Sanders, Justin Fields, Herbert, rookie red. It's pretty cool. Kenneth Walker, Hurts, red, white, and blue. Michael Pittman, Tua, rookie wave. That one's pretty cool. And the Trevor Lawrence, which is pretty nice. Out of 199, Trevor Lawrence rookie card. SGC 10. Okay. So you've got this Trevor Lawrence here. You've got that Messi. And you've got that Palo.
Yeah.
They're all right around the same price.
Yeah.
So What do you guys think is fair? I don't know how you price these. What do you think is a fair cash price on these cards?
No idea. Let's just, if we put them all at 200, would you guys both be fine with that? Sure. Could you do 540?
540 cash. You guys would be pleased selling it for those prices? Then we're good. 540 cash it is. Congratulations, guys. It was good doing a deal with all three of you. That's awesome. Love getting kids in the hobby. And now I'm going to give you guys some cash and hopefully allow you guys to continue to build your collection. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, I'm doing well. Yeah, have you been doing any trade deals out there on the floor so far?
I have. I've done one trade.
Yeah? What was the trade that you did?
Let's see. I got 3 cards.
Okay.
I just do baseball, so.
You just do baseball?
Just baseball.
All right, let me bring this over here. Bring these out. So are these all the cards you're looking to trade? Can you bring them out here? I don't want to mess with your cards. Oh, you got a Trout auto.
All the cards. So
awesome. Okay. All right, so we got a baseball collector here.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to go through these. I'm going to look to the chat to tell me cards I should be most interested in. So we got an Austin Riley autograph card that's pretty sweet. A Derek Jeter rookie card, PSA 10.
Yeah, I've never heard of that company.
You think that's a real card? Oh, that's a reprint.
Yeah.
I was going to say, that's not a real card.
Yeah, I know.
I was looking at that. I'm like, that's not a real Derek Jeter. I don't know how well the camera can see that, but it looked a little whited out to me. And I'm like, that is not a real card. But thankfully, the grading label says reprint. So you can see right there, the grading label acknowledges it's not a real card. It is not a real card. Oh, that's a cool 1990 score, Bo Jackson. What do you guys think of that one? Bo Jackson Dream Team? That's pretty cool. That's kind of cool. What do you guys think of that one? Awesome. People are saying, buy the entire thing, cash them out. How about a Ken Griffey Jr. 2000 and Topps Chrome PSA 9? That's a pretty cool card. You know what? Topps should bring this design back. That's pretty sweet. Pete Alonso, Brandon Marsh, Paul Goldschmidt 2011 auto. That's pretty cool. We got a John Smoltz. I like that one.
Bought that
you
here.
bought that one from the store here.
Did.
Well, I see what you paid for it.
Yeah,
So
I
that
know.
one's cheating. I see what you paid for that. I like that.
Gotta take that off.
Michael Harris. Another Michael Harris auto. I actually have a Michael Harris auto. Chipper Jones. He was in the store.
Was.
Chipper Jones' finest auto. Pop 1. Super cool. Super cool. Kind of like the Michael Harris. Maybe I'll throw that in the pile here as well. See what people says. Buy all of it, they're saying. We got a 101. All right, we got an Ichiro. Is that an Ichiro 101?
Yep.
Ichiro printing plate 101. What do you guys think about that? That's cool. Rod Carew. Corbin Carroll, mini auto. That's cool. I mean, that's, that's neat. 25, that's cool. The J. Did you get that from the?
I did.
Awesome.
I did.
Awesome.
Meek gave
from
me that.
Meek. That's super cool. That's super
That was really
cool.
cool.
I mean, you can't go wrong with that. That's beautiful too. All right, that's neat. The Trout. All right. Help the kid. I have money, people are saying. Corbin Carroll auto is what Joel Kaplan likes in the chat. J. Michael Knox likes the Bo Jackson. Guava Dude likes all of it and says I should just buy everything.
That's
Jackson
cool, man.
Holiday. Okay, cool. These are the ones I like the most. Corbin Carroll, rookie card auto. I like the Julio Rodriguez. I like the Michael Harris. I like the John Smoltz. I like the Ken Griffey Jr. I like the Bo Jackson. So chat, these were my 6 favorites. Let me get him some baseball cards to evaluate.
All right.
I don't have a ton of baseball. I did just pick those guys up. Look at that.
Those are sweet.
Yeah, that's Jackson Holiday's first Bowman.
Those are sweet.
All right, I got you, Charles. Let's see what
Still
else I
looking
got.
for his
I don't have a
hit.
lot of baseball in this price range.
Yeah.
But let me see, other than the Jackson Holiday, let me see what else I have.
All right.
I'm going to load up a little more on baseball for next trade night. We got a little more football today. These are just some really inexpensive ones, I think.
Those are cool.
Let's see, I have a Spencer Strider. Sad for him.
Surgery
Harris.
today.
But Spencer Strider will be back. These ones are cool. Tom Glavine,
Those are cool.
John Smoltz, those are nice. That might be it in terms of baseball in kind of the lower price range. Let's see if there's anything else in here. I mean, I got that, but that's just like a $15 card as well. Trout Otani. All right. Any of these in my pile that you have any interest in?
How much is the holiday?
I want to say now with them being called up, we're probably a little bit over $1,000 on those holidays. Would be my guess.
He needs his first hit.
The holiday first Bowman.
Yeah. How much you want on the Spencer?
The Spencer, I don't know. Let me look up that Spencer real quick. Of course, he is now injured.
Yeah.
But he's going to be a great part of the lineup for a long time. So that is a Spencer Strider auto, Topps Chrome. Rookie auto. So raw, this one, so I'm looking here, Market Mover, Spencer Strider, 2022 Topps Chrome. Audience can see that's the card we're looking at right here. Got that up in Market Movers. Last sold for 57.
Okay.
One before that, 45, 52, 59, 75.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what those have been selling for. So you interested in that?
Yeah.
Okay. Are any of these cards?
And then the Smoltz.
And the Smoltz?
Yeah.
I think those are around $50 or so.
Okay, 50?
Yeah, the Smoltz
Yeah,
right there.
like that.
So these two in particular?
Yeah. Or this one, these two.
Oh, sorry. Which? Oh, the Glavin.
Yeah.
Not the Smoltz.
Oh, Glavin. My bad. I thought.
You want the Glavin or the Smoltz?
Glavin.
Glavin. The Glavin's numbered to 99. I think it's maybe around $60.
Okay, that's fine.
I can do a quick price check of it.
All right.
I've got actually probably a list with it here. Let me just look at my list real quick. All right. Yeah, $60 on the Glavin.
Okay.
So Glavin, I've got it $60. Strider is about 57 as of the last sale. That was on April the 10th. Tried to figure out if he was injured. Well, he just had his surgery. He was injured before that. So yeah, so probably about around $100, a little over $100 worth of cards.
Okay.
So with that being said, what falls into that? So the Smoltz obviously kind of falls into that. What else from your pile here you think falls into that you would be interested in trading? Why do you propose me a trade deal for these two, knowing that we got about $110 right here? Why don't you propose me a trade deal?
Well, I don't know what these are. I need to look those up.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna hold on to these.
Hold on to those three.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a possibility.
That's a possibility.
And I'm gonna look up these two.
Look up those.
Okay. Let me do that real quick.
All right. Thank you.
All right, and we're gonna do this quickly because I got to get back in the studio in just a second here. Charles is calling me back into the studio, so let me look these up. This is a 2000 Topps Chrome All-Star Griffey, and that is a PSA 9. Let's see if we can find anything on this in PSA graded. 2000 Topps Chrome All-Star. So this one, and there's the card right there. So that one, that's the refractor. The refractor sold for 37.
Okay.
The non-refractor, which this is, sold for 29.
Okay.
That one looks a little different, but maybe it's the same. Refractor sold for 40. Here's one that sold for 18. So, but it's blue again, so it's a little different looking.
Yeah.
That's weird. I wonder if this is the refractor, it's just not labeled as such. I'm not sure. I don't know. So probably about $30 on that.
Okay.
And then this is the 1990 Score Bo Jackson. And this is the, I don't know what this is called. Dream Team. Dream Team. All right. All right, so raw, this goes for, let's see, a PSA 9 of this went for, SGC 9 went for $20.
Okay.
CSG 10 went for $15. A PSA 9 went for $15.
Okay.
So probably about $15.
All right.
$30. So that's about $45.
45.
So I would do, let's see here. I would do either, I kind of like that one. That's pretty cool. maybe so about $60, about $50. How about the Strider for those two? I think you're getting the better end of that deal. Because I think it's about $30 and about $15, and it's probably worth a few bucks more. Of course, he is injured and out.
What was the Smoltz going for?
The Smoltz is about $40 to $50.
Okay.
Would you rather do the Smoltz? I do the Smoltz for those two as well, if you'd rather do that.
The Smoltz for these two?
Yep. Or the Strider.
The Strider.
The Strider's worth probably a little bit
Yeah.
more than the Smoltz.
I'll do the Strider.
What's that?
I'll do the Strider.
You want to do it with the Strider?
Yeah.
So I'm going to trade a Spencer Strider rookie auto for a 2000 Topps Chrome Ken Griffey Jr. All-Star rookie team and a 1990 score Bo Jackson PSA 9. There you go. Good
Thank you.
deal.
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for doing the deal.
Yeah, thank
there
you.
you go. Enjoy the
Thank you.
Spencer Strider card.
Thank you.
All right. That's fun. All right, Riker. So these are cards that you brought to trade today.
Yes, I did.
All right. So let's
Sale,
go through
trade,
these
all
and
of
show
them.
these to the audience. So we got some Arena Club. We got a Justin Fields. We got a Crunch Time Breeze. That's pretty cool.
I did some slab packs.
Austin Eckler, 2022 high voltage. That's kind of cool. I
Yeah.
kind of like that one.
Yeah.
I'm going to let the chat tell me if they see anything as we go through here that they like in particular.
Okay.
I'm going to let the chat direct me on that.
Chat, do me good here.
The chat's going to let me know. I kind of like that. We got a Marcus Allen autograph card, a little bit of a throwback. Justin Jefferson, Deshaun Watson, Anthony Simons, Jaden Ivey. We got a Stroud, 10. Derrick Henry. So they can't see in the chat. Can you see now? You good now? Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. All right, there we go, guys. Sorry about that. They couldn't see for a second. We had to go back to the top video, but I think we're good now.
Okay.
We got the Caleb Williams. All right, the chat's going to tell me if they see anything in particular that they like here. We got the Brandon Miller. He had a good game the other night,
He did,
unfortunately against
yeah.
the Hawks.
I'm a Bama fan too. So.
Yeah, Bryce Young, guy who might be a little bit undervalued, underappreciated heading into the next season, in my opinion.
Yes. Buy Bryce Young right now.
Yeah, I think this actually might not be a bad time to buy Bryce Young. All right. CJ Stroud, people are saying in the chat, people like the Stroud. Where was the Stroud here? All right. All right, we'll put the Stroud in, guys. The chat likes the Stroud. Justin Jefferson, a few people are in the chat are saying they really like that Justin Jefferson, that mini card. I've never been
out of 10.
I've never been too drawn to the mini cards, but it is out of 10. So people in the chat are saying that they like that one. So we'll put that one back on there as well. Yeah, it is a base card. The CJ Stroud is a base card, ROC. Brandon Miller, some people are saying the Brandon Miller. Some people are saying get the Brandon Miller and try to cross it to PSA. I don't know if you've considered doing that
I
yet
have.
or not.
Yes, I have.
It's a 9.5, so that is a possibility as well. People like that. All right, so let's see here. Brandon Ingram. All right, Chuck Liddell, okay. What do we have here? George Pickens, go Dogs. That is an Aaron Donald. That's kind of cool. Kind of a cool Justin Herbert frequency card. That's kind of a neat Justin Herbert patch. Of course, not from any specific game or event or anything like that, but still pretty cool. All right, Aaron Donald autograph. What do you guys chat? What do you think of the Aaron Donald autograph here? Guy just retired, big time player. You don't see a lot of his autographs out there on the market. You guys like the Aaron Donald autograph? Should I trade for this or no? It's obviously a defensive player who's now too old. Rebecca thinks he's too old. I don't know. William says buy. So I don't know. We got another CJ Stroud rookie card number to 50. I might throw that in the pot. Puka Nacua. What does everyone think of Puka Nacua? Not bad. All right. People say the market is down on Aaron Donald right now. Bijan Robinson. What is this parallel?
Tiger
Bijan Robinson from Texas. Kind of cool. That's interesting. You just got an OBO on that one.
Yeah, I couldn't find any comps on there.
We got a Drake London, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave triple patch. We got a Mac Jones. Chat, what do you think of the Mac Jones auto? Tell me, chat, are you buying Mac Jones right now? Probably not. I don't think anyone is. But you know what? Still a nice card.
I knew you were.
Oh, you got a
into
Wemby.
these. Yeah,
that's cool. That's from Prism Draft Picks. Got a red ice Wemby there from Prism Draft Picks. Got a T-Law. Got a Purdy. I know some people in the chat like Purdy. They were saying that I should get Purdy. Everyone in the chat is losing their minds saying I need to pass on the Mac Jones. Yes, I know I need to pass on Mac Jones. Got it. I was kind of joking. Thank you, though. I appreciate the help and support on that, for sure. All right, Purdy, Herbert, cool. Okay, these are the ones, chat can tell me what they think. These are the ones that I kind of like the best, all right? The Puka Nacua, I like Puka Nacua a lot, and that's, $25. Herbert, frequency, patch card from Herbert, CJ Stroud. And then we've got the chat like this Justin Jefferson, Austin Eckler, Bryce Young. Wow, the store is really filling up, isn't it? With people here for trade night, it's good to see. Lots of people coming in doing trade deals. I'm going to pass on the Aaron Donald as well. Okay, awesome. So these are some of the ones that I'm interested in. And so let me hand you some that you might be interested in. That are you into? Anything, it looks like you're into football.
Football, basketball.
Football and basketball.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to start handing you some stacks of cards here, and you can kind of go through and see what you like. So if you want to do them kind of right here, then the audience can kind of see what you're going through as well.
John Collins, Desmond Ritter.
Yep. I got you, Charles. All right. All right, that might be reasonable. Okay, go look through those as well.
I like the Luka. Is Justin Fields going to start, everybody? Is he starting?
No, Russell Wilson's going to start supposedly in Pittsburgh. Maybe Fields will have a chance to come in as the replacement at some point, depending on how Russ does this season. But they have named Russ the starter over Fields. But you know what? As long as Fields is on that team, there's always a little bit of a threat that he could come back in at some point. All right, and take a look through these as well. All right. We'll try to get some type of trade deal done.
I like this one, but I know that's going to be...
Happy Sanjo is laughing on the fact that I got Desmond Ritter cards. That's right. Rossi says Ritter may be a buy if Kirk Cousins hurts himself dancing on the plane. Ritter is actually no longer on the Falcons. Ritter is now in, where is he? He's in Phoenix, right? He's on the Arizona Cardinals now, I believe. He is the backup there for the Cardinals behind Kyler Murray.
I got these pulled out here. I like these.
Okay, so these are the ones that you like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know
and
that
this
one's,
Chase as well.
Yeah,
that one's about $400 I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right, so it looks like we can have the opportunity to kind of get a trade deal of some type done. Is there, so something like that, Anthony Richardson is going to be a higher end card, obviously, compared to a lot of these. We'd probably have to pile most of these up. You don't have a price on this one. Do you have any sense of what that one's worth? Maybe the chat can help me out. Chat, what do you think this is worth? This is a 2022 Legacy Justin Jefferson. This is Premier Edition Mini Yellow Diamond PSA 10. He doesn't have it priced. He's not sure what it's worth. So I'm going to let the chat maybe look that one up. People are saying $50. Well, the same person keeps saying $50. But no, there's multiple people saying around $50. Seems to be around $50. Some people say I've seen as little as 15, as high as 150. People are just guessing, right? $45, $50, $15, $50, 50 to $60. I think it's fair to say that it's, now this is a PSA 10, guys, a low pop PSA 10. Some people are going 100. All right, so we seem to be a little uncertain what that one is worth. Okay, out of all of these, anywhere you kind of want to zero in on what might make you, most interested?
This for sure, the Luka.
Okay.
I don't know what this is worth raw. I like the Gibbs. I'm a Bama guy.
Okay.
So Gibbs.
I had another Bama. Oh, I had the Devonta Smith.
Yeah, I saw that.
Didn't like that one as much. All right, let me look up these three. Let's start here. Let's start here on these three and see what these are worth.
Okay.
And see if we can do a deal for those three. All right. Let me see. Push all these down a little bit so the chat can see everything that we're looking at here doing. So these are his three cards down here, guys. Try to arrange those so the camera can see them. These are actually his 7 cards I'm interested in. Those are the 3 cards of mine that he is most interested in. I'm going to look up pricing. Some people are saying that Jefferson's worth $350. Oh, last sold at 125. 125 may be the most accurate comp on that Jefferson.
Okay.
But the chat was all over the place
Okay,
on what
yeah.
that Jefferson was worth. So hard to say. So I'll probably stay away from the Jefferson for that reason. How did you get your prices on these?
I comped them, but they were a while ago.
Comped them a little while ago?
I don't think these may not. Some of them may be accurate. Some of them may be a little high.
Okay. All right. Let me see if I can find what these are. All right. Let me take a look real quick here. I'm going to bring up Market Movers. All right. So let me scan this in Market Movers. So this last sale on this one was $119.
Okay.
And then this one, so this one looks great on the front.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of a crease, I believe, on the back. It's not gradable. So that's the only reason why I haven't graded this. I got it raw.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to grade it because it looks great.
Yeah.
But then when I was looking at it really closely, I'm like, it's got a crease. You
Okay.
can, I forget exactly where
Yeah,
it is,
where-
but
but it's
somewhere it's
somewhere
got
on
a
there?
crease,
Okay.
so you would not be able to
Okay,
grade that.
okay.
I mean, you could grade it, but it'd come back
Yeah,
like a 7
okay.
or something. So I wouldn't recommend grading it. Just wanted to be upfront with you and let
Gotcha.
you know
I
that. Don't want you
appreciate
to think
that.
you're getting
Yeah.
a Gem Mint card
Okay.
and send it in for grading and
Thank
then be
you.
disappointed. But let me go back in Market Movers here and let me type in the Josh Allen. That is the 2018 Donner. So raw, this one's selling for about $30 to $50
Okay.
is what that one's going for. So what did I say on that? 120?
120.
30 to 50 on that. And then the Gibbs Prism Silver. Now that one might be gradable. That one I believe I pulled that one.
Looks good.
Did I pull this or did somebody trade this to me? I think I pulled this one. This one may be worth grading actually. Let me see, Gibbs. And that's the variation on that one.
Yep.
PSA 9, $45. Let me see what the raw is going for of that. Raw is going for about $30 on this. So we got about 30. I'm going to say 40 on the Allen.
70.
And then I'm going to say, we said 120 on
so
that.
190.
So recent comps, those three combined, recent comps are about 190.
Okay.
So maybe we put some combo of the cards together here
Okay.
that kind of total up in that ballpark.
That works for me.
All right, so I'm going to ask the chat. So what we got here is we got an Austin Eckler patch at $25. We've got a Bryce Young at $75. I kind of like the Bryce Young. That's only a 9.
Yeah.
SGC 9, but I kind of like the Bryce Young. I like the Herbert. That's pretty cool as well. Jersey patch. Got $60 on the Herbert. That's kind of a neat Herbert jersey patch card. I'm just attracted to that patch. So I'm catching up with the chat here. So the Stroud is a 10. I do like a graded Stroud, so that's always a good one. People are saying Stroud and Herbert are the two that people like the best, it seems, in the chat. Stroud's the most liquid. That is true. That's what Joel Kaplan just said in the chat. Mac Morrow says go for the Herbert and the Stroud. Puka and Stroud, I'm hearing some people say as well. Okay, Herbert and Stroud for sure. Puka or Herbert. Okay, so now there are two Strouds here, but the Stroud that I like the best is this one. So let's do this. I'm going to eliminate a couple of these.
Okay.
So the chat seems to favor these three the most.
Okay.
So that's 25, 60, and 150. So that's 210, 235 worth of cards right there. And I think we put those three
190.
cards at 190. So I'd be obviously a little bit over trying to go for all three of these. People like the Puka card for sure in the chat. I'm seeing that. How about, so we got 235,
190.
we got 190. Would you do the trade? Let's see here. What if I threw in $30 cash? You want to do it?
Yep.
There
That
you
works for
go.
me.
We just
Thank
did
you,
a
sir.
trade deal, guys. There you go. So I'm getting the Puka. The chat really liked the Puka Nakua. I'm getting the Herbert jersey patch. I'm getting the CJ Stroud PSA 10 Prism card. I'm going to throw in $30 cash, and then you're getting 3 of my cards. So there you go.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome.
I
It's good
appreciate
doing a
it.
deal with you.
Good doing it with you as well.
Awesome. How you doing?
Good. How are
Go
you?
Gators.
Go Gators.
Awesome. All right, so these are your cards. I like the Matt Olson a lot. Oh, that's cool too. All right. So did you open some Bowman? Is that how you got these?
We got some Bowman and breaks, and
Yeah.
I ripped like 1 or 2 boxes of Bowman.
Nice. That's cool. Pujols Gold Ink Auto, Gunnar Henderson. Yeah, you got some nice ones here.
Thank you.
All right, so I would be most interested in maybe I like the Matt Olson, even though he's in a slump right now. I like the Churio. And I like the Pujols, and I like the Jeter. Let's zero in on those. This one is
To 75.
to 75.
Yes, sir. It does have a little issue in the back. Right here.
Gotcha. It's got a little corner issue
Yes,
right there.
About right
Yeah,
there.
it's not terrible.
Yeah.
But okay, what is the price that you have on each of these 5 here? Put these ones back over here. Do you know?
This is a pop one.
That's a pop one?
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Do you have a price in mind on the others?
Yes.
All right, he's looking up. He's looking to see what his prices are on these ones.
Olsen,
He's got a list of his prices. That's nice.
Olsen like 175.
Okay, so you're at like 175 on the Olsen.
Churio 40.
40?
Yes, sir. Henderson 100.
100 on the Henderson.
Yes,
okay.
sir. 350 on the Pujols.
350 on the Pujols.
And then we can comp this one out because I'm not very sure.
You're not sure on that one?
No.
Okay. I probably don't want the Pujols that bad. I've got another Pujols auto already. I did pick up a Matt Olson auto earlier today as well. So I don't know if I want to go that crazy for another Matt Olson auto, because I did get one today. So I'll probably clear the deck on those two.
Okay.
These 3 are kind of interesting. I imagine that one's nothing crazy, but
Yeah.
I can look up the price on it potentially. But I like those 3. So you said give me those 2 again.
40 and 100.
How much you say?
40 on the Churio and 100 on the Henderson.
100 on the Henderson. Okay, 40 on the Churio, 100 on the Gunnar Henderson. What do you think, chat? That's a Gunnar Henderson Topps Chrome rookie card, number to 75. Gunnar, number to 75. Topps Chrome. What's let's see here. See if I can find that one in here. The card number is that card number 50. All right. All right. I don't know. Maybe the chat. Chat, can you help me out and just let me know? Look at that one. Yeah, JJ thinks it's around 100, 110. Christopher Smith thinks it's 85. Help me out, chat. Let me help me out. Look up the price on that one. I got to keep this deal moving. And then we got Derek Jeter, Aaron Judge, and that is from Tribute.
Yes, sir.
And that's like kind of a dual relic thing. Is this one numbered?
Yeah, to 99.
Okay, the out of 150 just sold for $40, and out of 75 sold for $34. So it's probably and out of 99 sold for $30. So it's probably about a $30 card or so. Let's see what the chat says. So the chat thinks you're right on with that. The chat thinks this is right around $100. A few people, Sport Clip said 75. Brandon said 75 to 100. 100 to 110 says JJ. Adam had it at 100. Lee had it at 90. 81 is what Superior Andrew said. Just ended at auction. Zach B says it's 100, 81, 85. So anyway, we're in the ballpark for sure. We're in the ballpark on that. And then this is about 30. So we got about $170 worth of cards there. You want to look at baseball?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me pull out some baseball. Here's some baseball to look at. I'll grab a little more while you're looking at those. Let's look at. Anything catch your eye so far?
How much do you have on the Ellie?
I just traded for that earlier today, and it was, I think that was around $70. Let's see. Seeing if I got any other baseball. Yeah, I got a little more baseball in that range. Here, look at these ones as well. There you go. All right, guys, as a reminder, I'm going to go live on Cards HQ Alley here in just a little while, here in the next few minutes. In about 5 minutes, I'm going to go live on Cards HQ Alley to break 2017 and 2018 basketball boxes. I'd love for you to join. I'm going to hop over to Whatnot. We'll put the QR code on the screen. It's the Cards HQ Alley channel on Whatnot. It's a new channel. I'm going to be sitting down with Alley here in about 5 minutes, and we're going to be breaking a little bit of
I'm interested in the Ellie and the Acuna tops now.
So these two you're most interested in?
Yes, sir.
So I think that was about, yeah, 15, 20 bucks. That one's right around $70. So would you do the Gunner for those two cards?
No, I couldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that? I think it puts it right around the same value. I would do, I guess alternatively, I would do the Churio and the Jeter Judge for the Ellie. That would be the other way I would see doing it, which is, I think is right at the same value on those.
I did that.
You want to do that?
Yes, sir.
Good deal. All right. We got a trade deal done, guys. We've been doing trade deals all night long. That was a lot of fun. So these two cards are mine. That card is yours, and that card is yours as well. I'll take my Acuna back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming out. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. You've been in line a couple of times tonight. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you.
All right. So you're interested in trading. Show me what you're interested in trading tonight.
So I just do baseball.
Okay.
Sports.
Cool.
So.
All right. Oh, an opening act, Corbin Carroll. I like that from Big League Baseball. Oh, 5 of 5.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty cool. Julio Rodriguez All-Star Game. Is that game used from the All-Star Game?
Yeah, it's a 1-of-1.
Oh, wow. That's super cool. Look at that. Look at that, chat. What do you guys think of that card? That is a 1-of-1 Julio Rodriguez All-Star Game used. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. That's super cool, chat. That's super cool. See what the chat thinks of that. All right. Cool. You got some other cool ones here too?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Trophy Hunters from Stadium Club Chrome. That's the short print from Stadium Club, right?
It's orange out of 25.
Orange out of 25. Nice. Okay. I like both of these two.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a price in mind for either of these?
So the Corbin I have for 1,000.
So this one you're asking 1,000 on it. Corbin Carroll,
yes,
Big
sir.
League Baseball card number 5 of 5, rookie card auto. Okay.
And then I'm asking 650 for the Julio.
650 for the Julio Rodriguez. Okay, we'll see what the chat thinks of both of those. How did you come up with the prices on those?
So the Nolan Arenado 1-of-1 patch of that sold for 400, and Julio's worth considerably more than Nolan Arenado.
Yeah.
And for Corbin, I saw a National Red out of 5 autograph on card sell for like 1,500, not graded, but Big League isn't like as collectible as those cards.
Yeah, Big League's the lower end set. People seem to like the patch. People seem to like that one a lot, so that's cool. And so you want to trade just for baseball?
Yes, sir.
I don't have a lot of baseball, but I'll tell you what I do have. I don't know if you have any interest in this. I'm gonna have more baseball next trade night. I've got some lower end baseball, but then I've got, let me see if I can find it here. You have any interest in Jackson Holiday?
Yeah.
That's Jackson Holiday's first Bowman auto. I could see he obviously just got called up.
Right.
Let me see what that card's doing now that he got called up, see if there's any movement on it. These have been bouncing around anywhere from about $800 to $900 on the low end up to about $1,500 on the high end.
Right.
And let me see I'm going to go into market movers here. Over to my feature cards. Let's say Jackson Holiday. All right, so we got Jackson Holiday. coming up here. Oh, 2 L's in Holiday. And then this is the auto. So this is the first Bowman auto. Chrome Prospect auto, there it is. Okay, so in a, see if some of these are Sensi, see when he got called up and what some of these are at here. This is his Chrome Prospect auto draft picks, his 2022. So yeah, I got to put in 2022 because some of these are 2023. So we're looking for 2022 Jackson Holiday autos. See if any have sold since he got called up. None have sold since he got called up. The BGS 9.5 sold for $765 before he got called up.
Right.
The PSA 10 sold for $1,500 before he got called up. So PSA 9 sold for $664 before he got called up. So it's a little bit of a guess.
Right.
You know, obviously he's called up now, so that's probably gone up a bit in price. So it's a little bit of a guess. I'm curious if the chat would do, and I'm not saying you have to do this. I'm just curious if the chat, if you had this Jackson Holiday card, would you offer to trade it for Corbin Carroll? So this Corbin Carroll is big league. It's card number 5 out of 5, so it's a very low numbered Corbin Carroll card. But it's big league and it's a PSA 9, not super popular set, sticker auto. Jackson Holiday, more common card, not obviously out of 5, but it's an on-card auto. Would you do that trade? People are saying no. People are saying they would rather have the Jackson Holiday than the Corbin Carroll. That's interesting. Some people are saying Corbin Carroll is a safer investment. People say hold on to the Jackson Holiday. That's what I'm getting more so in the chat. Jose Garcia says hold on to the Jackson Holiday. Pete said hold the Jackson. Harry Davis says hold the Jackson. Madden YouTube said yeah, he would do it. Anthony says he'd rather have the Jackson, so it's kind of interesting. What about the J-Rod chat? What about the J-Rod? Would you do the trade for the J-Rod? Now that trade would probably be a little bit tilted in his favor because the J-Rod is probably not worth quite as much, but it is a 1-of-1 J-Rod All-Star Game patch, which is pretty sweet. What are you guys feeling about the J-Rod 1-of-1 patch? People are more open to the J-Rod. Prime Brothers likes that, Alex Jackson likes that, Professor EGM likes that. People more so like the J-Rod. So here's what I would say. Would you, so I think this is worth a bit more than this.
Right.
I am interested in that. So could we do some type of trade where you add to this, and I don't know what that would look like in terms of other cards or cash or something of that nature, so that we could potentially do a trade here?
So this Manny Machado, there's no sales on it from what I know.
Okay.
But they are listed at like 200 or something. I would take
like an SSP type card.
It's a gold mirror. I would do like maybe 120. I would estimate that like 120 about.
Okay. How much is the Griffey?
The Griffey I have at 150 is a orange refractor 125.
You got the Griffey at 150?
Yeah.
And you've got the J-Rod at, what did he say was that?
650.
650 on the J-Rod. Griffey, you're thinking like 150.
Right.
Yeah, the Jackson Holiday, so the last BGS 9.5 sold for $765.
Right.
And that was before the call up.
Yeah.
So I have to. None of his have sold since the call up, at least that I can see. So I'm a little bit hesitant to move it around that price because I think it's probably gone up a little bit in value since then. Would you be interested in doing all three for the holiday? That would put it, so you're 150, 120, 270. So that would put us 650, 270. So your value on that's around 920.
Right.
Would you be interested in doing all three for the holiday?
Yeah.
You would do it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do that trade deal. There you go. Good luck with Jackson Holiday.
Thank you.
He is hopefully going to be part of a big team, and that's cool. I got a cool J-Rod. Chat likes the trade. People like the trade. Ken Griffey Jr., Manny Machado. Good luck with the Jackson Holiday. Hopefully that thing shoots up in value.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You might be interested in?
Yeah, for sure. Nice Trae Young color match. It's cool. Shohei. It's pretty cool. I like the splash.
And I know Desmond, you're...
Right. Some nice cards. I hope he gets another shot.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be with Atlanta, but I hope he gets another shot somewhere. I like the Brock Purdy splash.
Yeah.
I like that Shohei, stars of the MLB. Those would probably be the two that I would probably have the most interest in.
Okay.
Do you know what either of those happen to be worth?
No, not really. I mean...
Okay. Yeah, PSA 9 of that just did 52.
Yeah.
So it'd be a little more than that. I'd probably be around like $75 on this.
Okay.
If you wanted to trade on that.
Okay.
A PSA 10 of him batting on that one did $30.
Yeah.
See pitching did $25. So I'd be probably around $100,
Did you
know,
go
total.
for that Luka?
Yeah, this Luka might not be worth quite that anymore because I know his market's gone down. Let me just double check the Luka for you. Yeah, that's dropped a lot.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. That's more like probably about a $40.
Oh, okay.
$40 card now. So I would do it for that and, something else if you wanted to do something else or another one.
Let
me look at that one. That's a second year port side from Select. Yeah, that one's only around $20.
20.
So those two together are about 60.
Okay.
I don't know if you have any interest in either of those. That's an Alabama guy. That one's about 35. That one's about 25.
What about the Zebra?
That one's about 125.
Oh, on the Zebra?
I just traded for that one.
Oh, okay.
The Zion's not worth a whole lot if you wanted me to throw that in. Or
that Aaron Judge numbered? Oh, it is numbered. How much is the Aaron going for?
Probably about $100.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, so we could do it for that too. This one's probably only worth at this point it's probably only worth about like 10, $15, something like that. That's his rookie, yeah. The reason why that's not a lot more is because that's a Panini product, so it's not a Topps product, so it's not licensed. It doesn't have the Yankees logo.
Oh, okay.
So that's why. But it is the rated rookie,
I got you.
and it is numbered.
I got you.
So it is still, I think it's numbered.
Yeah,
it's numbered right there.
Yeah, 149.
Yeah, so it still has value because it is his rated rookie.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, we could either do like these three for the Brock Purdy would be pretty fair.
Yeah.
Like that would be pretty fair. Or probably that for the two of them would probably be fair as well. I'll double check that one if you want, but I would say those would be the two options.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably around $100 in an 8.
Is it? Okay.
A 9.5 did 375. A 10 did 291. A 9.5 did 130. A 9.5 did 132. It's kind of all over the map, but yeah, I think $100 is probably fair on that.
All right. Let's go with
9.5 did 162 in SGC. So yeah.
Football for baseball.
Okay, so we're doing the Shohei and the Purdy for the Aaron Judge.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do a deal.
Yeah, thanks.
There you go. Good trade deal there. All right, enjoy your Aaron Judge card. You get a rip a pack. Let's do it.
Awesome.
There you go. All right, hopefully you pull an auto out of there.
Exactly. Let's get that Drake May, right?
Yeah, a Drake May auto would make this trade very worthwhile for you.
Yeah.
Or a Caleb Williams auto or something like that.
Exactly.
All right, what do we got? We got some type of X Factor coming up next.
So,
all right.
Tyler Newbin.
Okay.
Okay.
Safety from Minnesota.
Yeah.
All right.
Nope.
No auto in that one.
Nope.
Neighbors is good though.
Yeah.
Neighbors is a good player. That's his first Bowman.
Awesome.
So awesome.
Hey, Jeff,
yeah,
thanks.
absolutely.
The cone's like 4 or 500.
Yeah.
So what if we do those two for the gold?
I don't know if they want to trade a Cole Anthony for Cole Anthony. I kind of wanted to get more Cole Anthony.
What about this?
I think that's a little over 2K.
Oh, is it?
That's his, that's his gold. Would you do these three? For the Cole?
Let me see what this one's going for. This one is $34.
Is it all the way down there? $34? All right.
Last week.
Okay. That's pretty weak. All right. What about the Herbert and $150 cash for the Cole Anthony?
All right.
I
like that. Yeah.
All right. There you go. Good deal. All right. Did a deal. Got a Cole Anthony.
That's nice.
Got a Cole Anthony gold.
So cheap for a gold,
right? Cole Anthony's playing well. That's his gold. It's numbered to 10. His fast break gold. Rated
half jersey number 5.
There we go. Kind of. So he got a Justin Herbert auto, and I'm giving him a little bit of cash for the difference. I think it's a good deal. So we got a trade deal done.
The deals continue. Trade night here at Cards HQ. All right. How's it going?
It's good. How are you?
Good. Nice to meet you guys. What are your names?
Andrew.
Andrew, nice to meet you.
Shota.
What's your name?
Shota.
Nice to meet you guys. You guys collect together?
Yes, we do.
Awesome. So are these your joint? This is your joint collection?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got more, but that's what we're gonna stick to.
This is what you want to trade today. Okay, so we've got a Giannis Jokic All-Star Game Gold Wave, number to 10. That's cool. I've actually not seen that card before from 2022 Optic. Chat, by the way, as I'm going through these cards, help me out by letting me know which ones of these most interest you. Which ones do you think I should pick up? Chet Holmgren, Silver Prism, PSA 10. Personally, I like that one. I'm going to put this one off to this side. Halliburton, Silver Prism, PSA 10. I like Halliburton as well. You can't go wrong with Halliburton right now. Another Halliburton. That's from Optic. That's the premium box set. That is a PSA 10. All right, I'll probably target the Silver Prism over that one. Look at this one. Equinox. That is pretty cool. Numbered to 25. What do you think of that one, chat? The Obsidian Equinox Green Flood. I know people like those green floods. That one's numbered to numbered to 25. Not a rookie, it's a 2022. People are not into that one as much. So far, people are mostly into the Chet, it looks like in the chat. Gold Wave is nice, some people say. All right. We got another Halliburton. We got a Red Ice Halliburton. Oh, Paolo Banchero. I like him. Purple. Very nice. Okay. All right. Derek Lively. He's been good. What do you guys think of Derek Lively, chat? What do you guys think of Derek Lively?
Mavs in 7.
I imagine the chat likes Derek Lively because the chat was all high on Luka. Everyone in the chat thought that. Everyone in the chat still seemed to think Luka was going to somehow win this thing. So if you like Luka, you probably like Derek Lively. What do you think, guys? Yes? Good? All right, people like that. Giannis. Prism Monopoly Giannis Millionaire Shimmer. I haven't gotten super into the Monopoly stuff. All right, Halliburton's on the Olympics team, Big Direction says. That's a good point. He is. He is. Banchero Aspiring Autograph Rookie Card. I'm interested in that one for sure. We got another one. All right, so what's the difference between these two? Are they numbered differently?
Out of 50, out of 10.
Out of 15, out of 10? Nice. What's the value on these two? What is the value difference? Do you know?
This one, so the out of 99 PSA 10 sold for like $315.
Okay.
This one, we had it
That's a pop one.
Pop one?
I'm the only one have it.
Yeah, so we probably have that at like 600 probably.
The green one?
Yeah, and then this one, we probably have it like 1300 just 'cause.
1300. I like it. I don't know that I want to put that much into a Paolo Spectra right now, but it is certainly a cool card. Okay. All right. I think. What do you think, chat? Yeah, people also don't like the auto on those two. That's fair. The auto on that one, that's fair. It's not the best auto. It is an out of 10.
Yeah.
It's a shame. You wish the auto were a little bit better. The auto isn't great on that one. Well, actually, on the camera, it doesn't really show up at all. It does show up a little bit better if I turn it. You guys can see that now a little bit better on the camera. Well, maybe not. Kind of. It's kind of a ghost auto. Kind of a ghost auto. Passed on the non-green one, though, Jim says. Understood. Yeah, people think it's a mystery auto. All right, let me go back through these ones again. Okay, I think for me, it's those ones that are most interesting. Those four are most interesting to me. Do you have a price in mind on each of those? I can look up some prices too.
Like, I think a Chet's going for around like 250, something like that.
250, you said?
Yeah, and then Tyrese, I think it's
around 300.
Yeah, like 300.
Tyrese, yeah.
This Paolo's all over the place.
Tyrese is probably dropping down a little bit here,
Yeah.
but I can just look these up real quick here in Market Movers. Let's see here. Oh, my internet's a little slow. Come on, Market Movers. There we go. Yeah, 225, 230, 236, 231 for the last couple of sales on that. So yeah, so we're right. I think that's right at 230, kind of last sale there. Let's see what I'm curious to see what Halliburton's done since he got bounced. I imagine that's been on a little bit of a decline. All right, guys, I'm using Market Movers, by the way. Shout out Market Movers, marketmoversapp.com. So the last sale of that one was $272. It is definitely down a bit. Got all the it got all the way over 400. But yeah, 272, 284, 248, 282 are the last sales on that one. So seems to be balancing out somewhere around that range. So Market Movers is a great way to scan slabs. As you guys can see, it's just like super easy. Call it up, hit scan, and now you got the prices up right there. So last sales of that. This one's been bouncing around a bit. 75, 68. This one's actually up quite a bit. So you're doing well on this one. Before that, this card was down to like $20 a couple months ago. Most recent sale, 75 and 68 on that one. So not bad on that one. All right, and then finally, let's see where Paulo is. All right. Last sale of that one, 63, it looks like, 57. Haven't been a lot of sales of that one. $57 back in, that's that one, right? PSA 10. Let's look in other grades, see if there's any more recent sales. What's that?
That's low.
Is that low?
I thought it was higher than that.
PSA 9 just sold for 32. Before that, 18 and 22. Raws are only selling for around like 13 bucks. So yeah, no, that's about right because it's not numbered, right?
Nah, I thought it was higher than that.
So yeah, so that one's really about 57 bucks last sale. Would you want to keep that in the deal or would you want to hold on to it?
I'll hold on to that.
You want to hold on to it at that price point? Okay. So these three you're interested in trading though potentially at those prices? Okay. All right, so I've got these three combined at a value of around 570. Is, basically according to recent comps, 230, 270, 70. So we're somewhere in that 570, 575 recent comp range on there. All right, you guys want to look at basketball? Looks like you do a lot of basketball.
Yeah, I prefer basketball.
Yeah, let me see what I got for you guys. I'll put these off to the side here for a second, see if I got anything that you guys might be interested in. Here's some basketball right there. There's a little bit more basketball right here for you guys to look at as well. That one's about 750 to 800.
It's a second year.
Second year. Number to 15.
This isn't number.
That's first off the line, blue shimmer. That one's 550. Oh yeah, that was football. Sorry, snuck a little football in there.
That Lonzo Sessick.
Yeah, Lonzo.
I hope he's able to come back.
I hope so too. That's game used LeBron.
That's pretty dope. That's sick. This isn't game used, is it?
Yeah, those are game used, I think, as well.
Oh, this is game used too?
Yeah, I believe so.
Dang, I would think it would be higher, but they aren't active patches, so. Cam Thomas.
People like Garland's. People do not want me to trade the Luka either.
You'll do multiple cards?
We could. I like their job though. It's pretty nice.
All right, Chad. He's interested in the game use cards, it appears. He's spending a lot of time looking at the game use cards. He's pulled out a couple of others, maybe the Jaw. So what are you thinking? Any that have caught your eye that you're interested in?
I like that Jaw.
Yeah. Probably debating on trying to get Jaw or get multiple of that patches.
Well, I mean, you could do, so I mean, the Jaw, as I said, the Jaw is right around 550. Recent sales on that, I think, are right around that. And so, yeah, I mean, that puts us right in the same ballpark, really. That puts us right around.
What football you got?
Equal. Let me grab some football in that price range for you. There's a little bit of football in that price range.
Is that 101? That's already, that's already fine. Same difference. That's a sick one.
These two as well. All right. BTS Dance Studio wants me to keep that first of the line. Garlands. Understood. Understood. People are saying pull the garlands. Pull the garlands. All right, so what are you guys thinking at this point?
You said the jaw was like around
550, yeah.
You want to try that? This is a tough decision.
Yeah, let me pull some of the cards up. So those are your cards. We'll pull those over there. I'm gonna pull off the ones that you guys weren't interested in. Sure, you can take a look at those. Those are just some lower ends. I'm gonna leave the jaw up there since seems like you got interest in the jaw. Here's LeBron rookie if you want to look at that one.
Yeah, I definitely want to grade this.
Should we get those two? Try to negotiate that. We're at 570 now.
All right, so once again, chat, I'm looking at the Chet, the Derek Lively, and the Halliburton. Chet and Halliburton are silver prisms, PSA 10. Derek Lively is a green prism, PSA 10. He's looking at the Ja Morant. He's got a LeBron rookie card that he might have some interest in.
What do you think about this?
Okay, what are you proposing?
Straight up.
These two.
Those two. All right, chat. So the Ja, I think, has a pretty supported by recent sale, $550 on that card. He's also pulled out a LeBron rookie exclusives. Actually, a card that I pull out of a pack on a Sports Card Investor video. And
Dang, this case is messed up.
you could probably buff that out with a little bit of. Yeah, this one's pretty nicely conditioned. Raw these do anywhere between like $10 and $30, but the PSA 9s do anywhere between about $40 and $60. So if you wanted to grade it, I think it's got really good potential at a 9, which is why I kind of had it at the high end of the raw cards.
Just like with this one, the case is just like.
The case is messed up. That's making you nervous. Where's the case messed up?
There's scratches.
Little scratches there.
I don't know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Little scratches on the case. You could probably buff that out with a little bit of. Actually, that might just be a little gunk on the case, honestly. I don't know. You might be able to buff that out. You can do a little bit of like the car wax, the acrylic car wax on the case, like that. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's just something on there.
I'm about to scratch though.
It's you know what? That's just some gunk. That's like a sticker. Let's see. We could get if we have I don't have a cloth on me, but I actually bet that would rub out. I was gonna try to rub that out, but like, look, you see how that? It's just something on there. I don't think it's scratched actually. I think it's just I think it's got some just something on there. What do you think? I would do that straight up. I would do it straight up. I think that's fair. I think that it's like just about precisely equal in value. What do you guys think, guys? What do you think? You think it's fair? Would you guys do the trade? So I would be getting the PSA 10 Chet, PSA 10 Derek Lively, PSA 10 Halliburton. I would be giving up the best card in the group, which is the Morant rookie auto 10, as well as the LeBron James rookie. All right, we're gonna try to see what this looks like here. We are cleaning a slab live on the air, folks. Trying to get a deal done. He's concerned about the scratches in the slab. So we're seeing if we can buff out these scratches with a little microfiber. It's not really scratches. It's actually like some type of gunk, I think. Oh, we got a lens wipe? Wow. Am I messing you up, or are you okay with this? Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing slab cleanup. Now, the other thing you can do with this, which I don't have any here, is you can get a little bit of clear coat polish for a car. You can get like the Megares clear coat acrylic scratch remover. It does a great job. It does a great job on slabs. All right, we're trying to clean up the slab. Our ability to get this $700 deal done may come down to how clean this slab becomes. So this is the chat is literally just waiting on the edge of their seats to know if this slab is going to become clean enough to be able to get the deal done, or if it will not get done. Okay, I did my best job of cleaning it there. What do we see? Do we still see anything? There's still a few scratches.
Yeah.
There's still a little bit of scratching. It's better. It's definitely better. Definitely better. But there's still a little bit of scratching.
I think it's
How do you feel about it?
We'll do it.
We'll do it.
You want to do the deal? All right, there we go. Look at that, guys. Awesome. Had to work for that deal, guys. I had to work for that one. Had to put a little bit of elbow grease into that deal to get it done, but we got it done. And you got a nice Ja Morant rookie autograph and a nice LeBron James. I got 3 great cards as well. Appreciate you guys. Absolutely. Enjoy the rest of trade night here at Cards HQ. What's your name?
Grant.
Grant? Mm-hmm. Nice to meet you, Grant. Are you interested in doing a trade deal?
Sure.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see what you got, Grant. You want to put some cards up here? What sports do you collect?
Hockey.
Oh, hockey. Okay. All right. Grant's throwing me a curveball. Grant is the first one up, and he's throwing me a total curveball because I got to admit, I don't have much in the way of hockey cards. I respect hockey, love hockey, been to the Toronto Sport Card Expo a couple of times. Great card show, by the way. But there's just not a lot of hockey excitement in Atlanta, Georgia, unfortunately. So I'm not a big hockey guy. In our shop, we don't carry much hockey because not many people come in wanting to collect or buy hockey. But Grant here, he collects hockey, of course. So what causes you to collect hockey being down here in Atlanta?
I play hockey at a local rink.
That's awesome.
Here.
How did you get into hockey in Atlanta?
My mom took me skating just one time for fun, and I just really loved it.
Okay. That's awesome. Super cool. That's awesome.
And football and basketball.
Okay, so I don't have much hockey.
All right.
So that's a challenge that I have. And so, but I do some football and I do some basketball.
All right.
And I do like Patrick Mahomes, and I do like Joe Burrow, and I do like Victor Wembanyama. Chat, tell me who you guys like. Zachary says hockey is kind of overlooked in the chat there. I kind of agree with him. What's up, Carson, from Paradise Card Breaks? What is the Burmistrov number 2? Somebody in the chat would like to know. This one here? Is that one numbered?
Yeah, it's
number to 499. So there you go. People are interested in that. People like your Bedard card in the chat. People are saying the Bedard card. Some people say go for the Wemby. Some people say go for the Acuna. Where's the Acuna? There's no Acuna here. I don't know what he's talking about, but the Mahomes. People like the Mahomes. I agree. All right, I appreciate you guys in the chat. Chat interest seems to be around the Mahomes, maybe a little bit on the Wemby. Are you willing to trade that card or that card?
Yeah.
Those are the ones I'm most interested in. So let me clear the deck here a little bit. I'm going to give these cards back over to you.
All right.
Do you have a value of how much those two are worth?
Not really.
All right, I'm going to call in Parker here. He's going to give me a hand.
This one, I know it's raw
Those
$30, but if you get it graded, I seem to for 200.
Say that to me again.
This one raw is 30, but graded's like 200.
Raw is 30, but graded's 200. Have you considered grading it? Have you looked? Can I look at the card?
Yeah.
Okay. Take a look at the condition of it.
It does not like to go in that.
Yeah, you probably need a little bit of a bigger top loader. This is like one size up. It's a little bit of a thicker card. So the card looks to be in pretty good condition. These are hard ones to grade. Actually, I do see some scratches.
Which one is it?
This is the Mahomes. This is a Contenders Optic die cut. Numbered to 99 from 2022. If anyone knows what this particular variation is called, let me know in the chat.
I think it's X's and O's.
X's and O's variation. He knows. He knows. There you go. Should have just asked you to begin with. Yeah, so overall the card looks nice. There is a little bit of scratching up in here, if you can see on the surface, so that might prevent it. You probably wouldn't grade it 10.
Right.
I see a scratch along there. I see some scratches along there. I see a scratch there. So it definitely does have a little bit of surface scratching. on the card. So probably the raw value of this is probably about accurate.
I have it labeled as 115.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have
comp was 26 on that.
26 was the last comp in raw.
And this is about $8 right now.
About an $8 card.
Yeah, hovers between 5 and 10.
What do you think that one was worth? Is that about right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to leave this out of the top loader because that's
All right.
a little bit tight. Okay. So probably maybe about like $40 for the 2 cards. Would you want to trade up into like 1 card? Do you think, or?
Can I see what you got?
Yeah. So let me give you some football and some basketball cards that are going to be, some of them will kind of be in that price range. So I'm going to move these 2 off to the side here. And you can take a look through these stacks. Just keep the cards right here.
All right.
And let me grab my football cards in that price range as well.
Table over just a little bit.
I do not know that much about basketball.
Is it basketball and football that are?
I don't know much about basketball. I just know who's in the finals.
Gotcha.
Celtics.
Would you rather look at football?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins.
No, those
Yeah,
are
that's
his, I
mine.
think.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's football.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins now plays for the.
Yeah, so you want to look through. Actually, that's kind of a cool card. He's now plays for the Falcons. Yeah. So.
Tua. Jalen Hurts.
Sports you want to trade for? Baseball. You know any players?
I'm gonna have the ones I'm interested in, like right here.
These ones? So those 3 you said you were interested in?
John Robbins.
I got you, Charles.
This Joe Burrow's nice.
All right, so he's looking through my cards right now. What's going on with the chat? Samuel Moose says, stick with what you know, kid. So that's exactly what he's doing. Shy wants some Jeopardy music playing. Absolutely, I like that.
Ooh, I also like this Patrick Mahomes.
That's a cool Mahomes.
I'm gonna look through these real quick.
Okay. Are you not interested? I'm going to pull these ones off. These ones you weren't interested in, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just to make a little more room. Yeah, I got it a little bit. Let's see. This one needs to come back maybe a little bit here.
I'm thinking about this Kirk Cousins or Tua.
Kirk Cousins or Tua? Those are the 2 that you're most interested in?
Yeah.
I think those are good choices. Just moving the tape here a little bit off of here. All right. So Kirk Cousins and Tua.
Yeah.
And so these are your 2 cards.
Yes.
So I would be willing to trade either of those for your 2 cards if you wanted to do that. Let you take your choice between those 2. I think value-wise, that would be pretty fair. I think you'd be getting a little bit of a better end of the deal. Especially if you took the Tua card, but Kirk Cousins would still be a very fair deal. And of course, he's the new Atlanta quarterback, so you may prefer a Kirk Cousins autograph. See what the chat thinks. Chat, is this a fair deal for the kid? One of those 2 cards for these 2, these are his 2 cards. The chat thinks that Tua is the card you should take. Alex Jackson in the chat, is this reality? Cash's content in the chat. A lot of people in the chat right now. Berkey is saying Tua. People say it's a fair deal. People say you should take Tua. Take the Tua kid, says Blockade in the chat. What do you think? He's got a tough decision though, chat, because don't forget, we're here in Atlanta, Georgia, and Kirk Cousins is our new quarterback for the Falcons. So, you know, So it is a tough decision for him.
I'll do Kirk.
You want to do the Kirk Cousins? All right, you're going for the elite. Do you guys agree back there?
I would have taken Tua.
All right, well, the kids behind are split. One kid says for sure
Actually,
Kirk,
I'll
one kid says Tua.
Tua.
But you want to do the Kirk?
I'll do Tua.
Oh, you switch your mind.
Yeah.
You changed your mind. All right. Okay, he changed his mind. So you want to do the Tua?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Good deal. There you go. You got a graded Tua rookie card. I got a couple of nice cards to add to the collection here. Good doing a deal with you.